We are live.
Sure, we are.
That's what it says anyway.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's up, D's?
Welcome to the live show, everybody. Look, his ears are burning.
Here's the burner. What's up, man?
What's going on, Mr. J? Sherry? John? What's going on? Bubbles. Bubbles Butterfly.
Yep. You ain't seen her channel, go check
Yeah.
it out. Good channel. She does a lot of crafting stuff over there. She's an
A lot
awesome
of
person.
crafting. Right on. I think
Yeah.
she was here last Wednesday, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's here. She
Or
jumps
day.
in and
I
out
think
when
it's
she
a
can.
girl's picture. Yeah. It's so small I can't see.
Oh, yeah.
It's very small. So what's everybody doing tonight? Everybody all excited?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's all, I
What's
don't
up?
know, what the hell you guys doing?
D's, did you get that? Did you pick up that new retic that was posted?
The one that I was talking about?
Yeah.
No, there was like three of them.
Oh, yeah. Three of them?
I don't know who got him, but he PM'd the guy. I know that. That dude in Washington in the Washington reptile group or whatever. He had like three, I think
Yep.
it was. Three retakes, and he's like, man, I gotta go. He's like, even if I gotta give them away free, somebody's gotta take them. And then
Hey,
he did
Donna.
get a bunch of posts though.
Did he, were they big
They
or
were they
small
looked
or what?
pretty good size. It was hard to tell in the picture, but they looked good. I mean, they looked like they were decent size. I
You
mean,
should have
depending
got
on
them.
if it was like a little snake and they were all blown up. I didn't see the post till way after.
Oh,
There was
I got
tons
you.
of people that PM'd before I even seen the post. I just seen he was in there,
I got you.
or I seen that he said he PM'd him.
Hell yeah.
Probably around 6 feet. He said, yeah,
Cool, cool.
they look good size in the tub. It's just hard to tell if they were like, ball python. Depending on the way you take the picture, you're not sure what size
Right,
it is.
right.
But yeah, I don't know if he DM'd him back or if anybody. It was just weird. It was a weird post because even at the end, dude, I think he was leaving in the military, I believe. So yeah, he was like, they got to go no matter what at certain
Yeah, but
like
I
a certain
figure
date.
if Justin got him and didn't like him, he could ship him down to me.
Well, that's why I said that's why I said he had these balls. He had his PM in there way before I even seen the post. So he'd have had dubs before me anyway.
No, I'm sure.
Not that I would have wanted to take them. It was like, well, I mean, if they were free, I guess, and then we could ship them to you
Yep, there you go.
or somebody that wanted them or something.
Hell yeah. But I mean, people. Sometimes they just do that. People give stuff away.
Well, I know, but it was just he was going to the military, I think. So he was just like,
Oh,
I'm going to try to sell them, but if I can't sell them, they still got to go at some point. It was just crazy.
well, I'm
Hey, you
sure
can't be
some.
cussing over there in the background. I'll still get demonetized. Oh, I'm not hosting.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's over here cussing at her sewing machine. I don't know if you guys can hear her in the
Troy, I'm
background.
sorry to hear
But
that, buddy.
what happened?
Troy's son was diagnosed with COVID today.
Oh, not good at all.
I hope he gets better.
Yeah, hopefully it just goes quick and they're,
Um,
you know.
Nikki from Mutation Creation has it too.
Yeah, her too. Hopefully that's just the thing. If it does happen, all you can do at that point is just, man, hunker down and just get what you need to make it through for the most part.
What's up, Mike? Boston Boas. Yeah, that's not good. Well, we had supposedly yesterday we had 21 cases, 21 dead. Today we got 1,900 cases, and I don't know how many people died. So that's what they say on the news anyway. That's good. Hopefully he's
Oh yeah, I've known of a bunch, or not known, but like through the internet and that kind of thing. And there's people that's had it, and some people say it's like it's no big deal. Some people say it was like really shitty. So it's really weird to judge how it's gonna be. I don't know. I guess
I'm,
it
I,
sucks either way, but
I mean, I
it's
imagine
okay.
it's just it's how your age, 5 pay, plays a lot into it. You
Yeah.
know how
Who was
healthy you
it?
are. You
There
know.
was somebody that we read, I read up on, or somebody that said it was like they've had it for a couple of months or something. They've been battling it. It was like, well, shit,
Dang.
man. I think it was some famous person or something quoted it or something that he's been fighting it since like November or some. There's not November, but some crazy month or something. It was weird. I hate when people post these things for free.
I hear you, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Dylan.
wasn't
That's all
sure
they
if he
want to
was
do.
trying to sell them or what. I don't know. Maybe I think his parents maybe was like, "Hey, you either get a job or go to the army," and he's like, "Well, shit," or go to the military, not army, but military something. Because the post was kind
Right.
of weird. It was like he was trying to sell them, but he kind of hinted at the end of the post, which kind of was. That's what caught me weird. Was at the end, he's like, even if they have to go, for free, they got to go. And it was like, well, damn,
Well,
don't put that at the don't put that at the bottom, until the last day or something. But yeah.
but maybe he was what's up, Handpay? Maybe he was thinking if to the
Campaign
right
Jack.
person, to the
Yeah,
right person
yeah,
who keeps them and can care for them properly, But
yeah,
he should say that over. He shouldn't have said it on his post because, like
yeah.
Dylan said, you're going to get every Tom, Dick, and Harry that have no clue. Half of them don't even know what. Oh, I can get a free retic, and then won't be able to feed it, or too scared to get it out of the cage,
Yeah,
never
because
take care of
I'm
it,
sure
or
that's what
didn't want to flip
everybody's
it.
posts were. I'm
You
sure
know,
everybody was like, "Hey, man, I can take care of it, but I don't got a lot of money to pay for it." I'm sure
yeah.
that's what tons of people messaged him about.
Or even to have the proper housing and caging for them, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't pay Jack.
that's the
He said, "Wait, what's a repick?"
a reticulated python.
No, D's ball said that.
Oh, I thought hand paste. I didn't see it.
No, Hampe knows more than that by now. He
Yeah,
knows it's the big one.
it's a big one. You should have a leash on that
back
thing.
ones.
What's up, Sherry?
A leash on it. That shit, a leash ain't gonna do that thing a damn bit of good.
You're right. A lot of people shouldn't have them in the first place.
Oh yeah, she called you Christie's up here earlier. That was nice. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
that's what
It don't matter.
we call him that when he's pissy.
Oh, here we go. I hear you, Jenny. They call you Judy, huh?
No, Judy. No, you. It was Christy and Justin.
Oh well, I've been called a lot worse than that.
I know more than someone. No, they were joking, but he blamed it on you. But we knew that you knew better than that. Something like that. It was one of those things.
Starting acting like Betty White. Give him a Snickers. Oh, bad eater.
What are you doing over there?
I was looking at the comments.
What are you doing over there? You're not. Are you supposed to be doing something?
I will here in a little bit.
There's 13 people here. We want to see you do something.
How's that?
That's not gonna pay the bills.
Yeah, it's gonna take more than that to pay the bills, ain't it?
If you can song and dance and get monetized, then you better get on it.
Shit, really?
You got a pole in that garage of yours. He's gonna get busy. I'm not gonna support those videos, but if you need to make them, you make them. You know what I mean? Well, I'll share them for you.
Don't judge me. Snakes are expensive.
Exactly. That's just funny.
No, it just keeps it darker in here because the sunlight comes right in there so bright. I got another window in here too.
Fucking jeez, you're gonna start already, Justin? Already? Hey, did I thought you were making a video with them shirts in it? How about that, buddy? How about that? I want to see you hold them scorpions too. You see how he's trying to throw me under the bus already?
Oh
no,
Mr. What's up,
J.
Time? Yeah, exactly.
Critters, welcome. Heather, welcome.
Welcome, Heather. Yeah, bubbles exactly. Some people, if you can't afford the
Mr.
animal,
J,
how you gonna
Mr.
afford the
J,
vet bill?
Mr. J on that comment could kiss my ass. No, actually, I did look at him today, and it's funny too because I'm not even sure which one is meaner at this point. Look, all super chat. Jeff does what? Wait, no, I'm not doing anything. Hold on. Oh, I did one.
He said PayPal.
PayPal. No.
He said if Justin does,
What am I doing?
he said he'll PayPal if you do.
PayPal what?
Money.
Oh, what are we PayPaling for?
Whatever.
What?
You've been doing that a lot lately. I
What did
see.
you do when you? What are you talking about? No, scorpion on the face. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. Mine are mean, man. I swear. Even the little one, right? I go in there today to make sure, because I got to make sure they're alive. I don't want to be one of the people just assume they're always alive. I got to check, make sure they're alive. So I'm in there. I'm squirting down his enclosure, getting everything dampened up and shit. So I lift up the emperor one. Man,
Right.
that little sumbitch, he's turning around all fast, jabbing at me, and I'm like, what the hell? All I did was lift his little hide, and he's just so pissed off. No, I'm good.
Sup, Royal Business Reptiles?
What do you need help with?
Making thumbnails.
I'll make you a thumbnail. What do you want me to do? Tell me the topic of your next video.
It'll be a casino.
I know. Well, no. I think no. He's I make shitty thumbnails though, man. They don't seem.
Balls and Strike says about to sell off a huge part of his collection.
What?
Of CDs.
Oh. I do love making thumbnails. Tiffany, welcome.
Welcome, Tiffany. No, he needs to know how to make custom thumbnails for each video.
Well, I just use a thumbnail. I just use a oh nice.
App.
Like a little embroidery kind of thing. That's cool. Yeah, I just use an app. It's just called Thumbnail Maker, basically. And then everything's all just a layer, basically. Like the one I use, you can, make the letters. There's tons of different fonts you pick from, and you can bend them straight, and it's really weird. I was gonna start this too, but
Royal Business Reptiles guy sticker. Oh yeah, Justin, I got a message from RBR facility manager. That was the other one that was for stickers.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same business or if it's like somebody that works for him that was in the chat. I don't know. So but it's a different address.
Oh.
So.
Well, I don't have that.
No, I just got it last night.
The stickers on their way to you. No, I can send out another sticker pack.
Well, I mean, that was. I don't know if it's the same people, is what I'm saying, or if it's somebody different.
I don't. Well, we already talked about this. I know. I had no idea if it was or not. Neither. I just sent out the ones I had addresses for.
Yes,
I have no idea.
It's the same, but it's just somebody that works for you. Then that was in chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we owe them more stickers. I'll send out another pack. It's no big deal. But hand pay. If you're gonna make thumbnails like Tiffany always puts herself in the thumbnail.
All right.
I don't know if we've ever seen you on a video, let alone a thumbnail. She's always smiling on the thumbnails. She's always cutting herself out, putting them on the thumbnails. I like doing those too, but it seems weird. I look at myself enough editing. I don't want to put myself on the thumbnail too all the time.
Night, Donna.
I think those are the ones that look good though. Shush, Justin. Well, you asked me about the thumbnails, and then you want to make them like exactly thumbnail maker. That's what I use, thumbnail maker. It's weird because people ask me which thumbnail maker do you use. It's called Thumbnail Maker. It's just plainly called Thumbnail Maker. That's it. It's pretty simple. The layers are really easy to deal with. You can center shit really easily. I don't know. Do I got to go through put a camera and make a tutorial of making a thumbnail?
I got you.
Yep, you crop it. That's the thing. Your phone is your best friend, is you can do a lot of the cutout cropping and shit like that with any of the newer phones. You grab yourself, circle around it, and it cuts you out. You put it on top. You put yourself on top of any other image. It's just you layer it in, and then it's all about colors and making the letters bold and shit like that. I love making thumbnails. I'm never always happy with them. When I make one thumbnail, I probably have 30 thumbnails in there. I'll change the color. I'll change the shading. There's thumbnails you can't even tell the difference. I mean, I can, but for the most part, most people think it's all the same thumbnails. No, there's subtle differences everywhere because I'll do it over and over and over. This looks crooked. And then sometimes if you use like a different lettering or something like that, it makes the centering different. So you're got to eyeball center it, and then yeah, I love making them, but it's hard. Not hard, but it is time consuming sometimes. But I get really weird about it, so it's like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine because I know how you are anyway.
Well, the biggest thing is just download a couple of them if you want. I think that one that I use called Thumbnail, it's about one of the funner ones, because if I use any other thumbnail maker, I usually have to use 2 different ones to get what I want. But with the Thumbnail Maker, I can kind of pretty much do everything I want, except for the other one. I use a different thumbnail maker, which is called Thumbnail Maker 2, but I think it's worded differently or something. But it's got different stickers and all that, like the YouTube or the wow or this that aren't copyrighted because I paid for them.
People's videos are getting demonetized.
Do what?
He said people's videos are getting demonetized.
Oh, for swearing?
I don't know. Yeah, where'd you hear that or see that at, Hempe?
Well, you're not supposed to actually. Well, I think it's the same thing. It depends on how you're doing it.
No, I have not seen that.
See, the one that I use, it doesn't leave a watermark that I know of. It's just called Thumbnail Maker. Tree Trimmer showed it yesterday on his live. Oh wow.
Huh. Was there bad language, or was there was it music or something?
Is what a lot of it is. It's just the same thing as with the live feeding videos. If you have too much cussing in a certain way, I think, in your videos, and if it has it's questioned to be monetized, and then you actually ask for a human review, that's kind of where I think that's where you get 2 sides of the coin on that one. Because if there's one video that you have that gets questioned about you cussing, and you have to actually get a human review, that human's going to look at other videos, and if they find other videos that they find offensive, they'll delete every one that they think is offensive, even if you ask for a review on it or not. So it's right. When I think what happens is they get to cussing too much and bitching about people angrily, if you're just joking about we're bullshitting, F that and whatever, it comes out, it's not as big of a deal as if that one guy on that one channel, he's a F in this and an F in that. When you're angry, it's a different deal, and that's when your videos are going to get demonetized anyway if the human sees them. YouTube may never see them because you may never get a human review. But if you ever have to ask for one or something, they'll go back through other videos too. And if they don't like some of them, they'll just delete them. They don't have to give you.
I know you've had limited ads and stuff on a few of your videos lately.
Well, yeah, but it's all just the StreamYard ones.
Right.
I've never had one of my streams tell me it was even the ones that we did, or no, all the ones that we did. Some of the ones that we did, the back ones and all that, they're fine. They have and they've cussed worse than this one. The only 2 that are that are a long time ago that stay yellow are the 2 that we had egg cuttings in.
Well, that's weird. I mean,
I don't think that. I think when you start talking about cutting into eggs and babies and shit like that, I don't think the algorithm knows
Yeah,
how to
especially I
categorize
mean,
it.
I could see that if it was a some kind of
And
computer or
the
whatever,
other
yeah.
videos, it's like eventually the check mark will turn or the dollar sign will turn green, but it just takes a shit load of time on most of them if it's
That's
through
weird.
StreamYard.
That's weird.
But since I started using StreamYard, so me and Trish can both have a camera, they're all green, except for last week's stream, last Tuesday, it was green right off the bat, never was yellow. So I don't know.
Well, you don't cuss in your live stream unless I mean, well, you don't. I mean, Trish does sometimes, but I mean,
Well, yeah, but
she does that
yeah, but we
wrong.
never, and I have too, but it's not, but we've never had it like,
Right.
to where it's ever angered at somebody. See, I love Tree Tremors streaming all that shit, but there's a lot of hate that goes on within that group right now. So if people's videos are getting demonetized because of cussing and all that, it's probably because over some drama that's going on. Because there's a
Right.
bunch of like people that are saying, "Oh, you gypped me out of my money," and
All right,
because
John.
I didn't
I'll hit you up
grow
later,
and this
buddy.
and that. So there's a lot of drama going on over there right now. So if there's anything getting deleted, 9 times out of 10 over at this time it's probably going to be over that drama, more or less than the cussing in your videos, unless you're cussing about the drama that's going on there. Because I think there's a bunch of people that got reported and a bunch of people that got in trouble, and so people are, this guy's videos are this. People are reporting videos left and right over there. So yeah, and not left and right. I won't say that, but there is a hate group that hates him that has been giving him a bad time for a long time. So I think that's where a lot of that's coming from.
Awesome. Um, I ordered I got to ship a snake. Well, I got, ship them snakes out um this week. I
I can't
ordered a
believe you got
box.
rid of all them snakes. I didn't get none of them. I didn't get none
I,
of them to carry on the legacy of the iron.
well, no, I still got some. But I had to order a box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen to me. And
I hear you. I got headphones.
when was I? Um, I ordered a box and it got here today, and I think I ordered it Tuesday. So
No, I don't know if they get 45% of yours, Handpay, but they only get 30% of mine. I mean, as far as YouTube. I mean, I'm sure down the road somebody else taking a chunk of it, but as far as like a super chat, it's only 30%. Well, on my channel anyway. I don't know if the channels are different, if there's different percentages, but 30% is a lot. But the whole thing is if you got 30% that's going to YouTube and 30% that's going like to a PayPal and YouTube's not making any money off of it, YouTube's, what are the odds that they're going to publicize your stream? It's basically you're paying the 30% that YouTube takes. You're actually basically paying for hopefully some YouTube advertising, because if you get like all these Patreons and different sources to where you're making money and YouTube's never gonna like promote none of your videos within, for the most part. I mean, everybody gets lucky and they can get a promoted video, but for the most part, if YouTube's not getting a piece of the pie, and they're like, if there's two exact channels and they're getting a piece of pie here and they're not getting a piece of pie here, they're going to regulate, or they're going to offer these videos faster than these videos, because it's all about money for the most part. I mean, the world is. So. Yeah, like I said, because it's like, if it shows it, if I get like $10 of super chats, I get $7 of it straight up.
right.
So, but that's the thing. I don't know if it's different, different for different people. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's 30%. And I'm not sure exactly how you find out for sure on any of that shit. Exactly, like you know, the 1/4% per view as far as a click. And then see, because that's the whole thing. I don't know, because they say, oh, you get a 1/4% per click. So is that a click on an ad? Is that a click on the video itself? Because I know that if your video, you know, gets clicks, you get paid for that. So is it like, so does that mean that you could possibly, if you have like 4 ads and somebody clicks, does that mean that you get a cent and a quarter because you got 4 clicks and then the, you know, or the 4 ads and then the click for the video, or, you know, so I don't know how it actually all works. Or if you get a little bit more, if they watch the whole video, do you get any kind of a bonus if they actually buy something from the video? Because, and I'll tell you this, and I don't know if Hanpei's in here, because in Tiffany, she's monetized too and all that. There's months where my estimated deal will be like a certain amount, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, $100 more or something. When the check comes out, and it's like, well, what the hell? So I don't know if like somebody, when they post an ad on your page, if somebody actually goes through and actually purchases something through that ad, if you actually get any kind of a kickback. Because I know that there's times that when my projected, because we all got the Google deal and you can look to see what your average money is, and usually it's right on the ball. But there's like a couple of months where it's like, bang, it'll be like $100 more, or like, you know, $80 more or something like that. And it's like, well, wow, I wonder where that came from.
Well, I know once you was telling me about watching about that. I have an ad blocker, you know, but for people I know that play ads, I turn it off, you know, like, you know, Hanpei and Tiffany, and, you know, when we're watching them, or Joe and Uper, you know. But if you're on StreamYard, you don't get the ads beforehand.
No, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
But I used to, before you did do that, I'd turn it off on your channel too. So I wonder if that's if you get more people watching ads, you know what I'm saying? Because if people have YouTube, if they have YouTube Pro or whatever it is, YouTube Red, you don't get no ads on your videos either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't do Patreon. That is funny, because when I was looking at my thing the other day for monetization, it does actually, because when I first got onto YouTube, it told me I had to reach 30,000 subscribers to do a Patreon. And just the other day, now, actually through YouTube, I actually got offered to where I could do an actual Patreon. And even if I was going to do a Patreon, it would be for nothing. You wouldn't get anything extra out of it. I might do something just like the super chats, where I do a thumbnail for you or something and run it like that or something, if you were a Patreon member, but it'd be no different than a super chat, and it would be always open. There'd be no hidden content to where only the Patreon got to it. Because if you do a video to where only Patreon can watch it, that video has to be private. It doesn't go onto YouTube. You don't make any revenue from it. It makes no sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. I mean, and I thought you had to be, like you said, a number of subscribers to even get Patreon, you know.
Yeah, see, now, I'm actually offered Patreon. Not anyone can make a DIY video and it be successful. But yeah, it does help. And you don't have to have 10,000 subscribers to make money.
But it would help, I would think.
Yeah, but, and like Sherry's all like, YouTube is really tight. It's not that they're really tight. Actually, it's like they can't give you a full-time job just because you got monetized. I mean, when you get to monetization is when you can taste the fact of what you can do. Like me, it took me 8 months to become monetized. It took almost another year to get to 5,000 subscribers. So now, technically, in the next year, I should be able to at least double to triple my channel, technically, by the numbers. So by next year, I should be able to make 3 times the money I'm making now. And if by then, if I was making 3 times the money I am now, I'm not going to have to go to work that day.
Right. I mean,
so that's where it is. It's not that YouTube's tight. The YouTube, I mean, they make you work for it. Like I said, just because you're monetized doesn't mean, oh my God, here the money's going to roll in. And there's like tons of ways to make money on YouTube too that we've never even talked about. So, I mean, there's tons of other ways.
Well, I know a lot of people do the Amazon deal too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where you can put the link. I thought about starting one of that, and that is where you can get paid too, because like if you're using, like when I use my containers, I can link
Right.
that container in the video to my Amazon account, to where if anybody ever actually buys that container, I get a commission from Amazon. But
Right.
then they say
And
that, yeah.
and I see a lot of people do that. They go, what they do is they put like, hey, if you want to they put a link to, hey, this is the camera I'm using, and all that stuff in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Tiffany, I'm only at $4,000 or 4,000 subscribers, and I make more money than that. Just saying. So when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to make way more than $300 a month. I make way more than $300 a month now. Not way more, but I make more than $300 a month now.
Well,
So you
because
don't
you're a
have to
rock
be
star.
saying, no, I'm not a rock star. I put a lot of work in. I make a lot of videos. Or
Yeah,
not a
but you're a
lot. I
rock
don't do
star.
a daily video, but I do, You got to look, even look at like the big YouTubers. If you go like Chris Hardwick, go look at his channel. Go look at his last 10 videos. I bet they all average probably 700 to 1,500 views, and he's got almost 40,000 subscribers. So YouTube will give you the videos they want to give you to get to be the big videos. I mean, even the bigger YouTubers still got to put the work in. He does a daily video, and he still only gets his videos will only get so much per day. It's like some videos will do better depending on the topic.
Well, yeah, I believe you're right. It depends on what your topic is, and a lot of that shit for sure. I mean,
you can do a Patreon for beer money. Well, that's the whole thing is though, and that's why even it doesn't matter what the channel makes. I don't make any of it really. It all goes back basically somewhere into the channel somehow. On the care for the animals, like the bedding for the, I use bedding that most people don't use or this and that, but those videos pay for that bedding. So it's like, I'm not going to have a video pay for the bedding and then try to use the cheapest shit in the world. And that's how you just get behind in things. And then you start making shit videos and then it's not good,
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I think it's just uh, it's you just got to play the game. I mean, there's certain things you got to do to make it. If you want to make it. I mean that's just it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
See, but like right now, like the next few months, I'll drop, down probably way under the 300, maybe for a couple months, because the video that I have that makes me the most amount of money does better when the weather's warm. Like
Yeah,
now
your
it's winter time.
pod videos.
Yeah, the pond
Will
videos.
always.
Yeah, because right now it's like I used to do like 2,400 views a day. Now I'll probably do like 12 or 1,400 views a day. So it will drop dramatically just because of the season for the most part.
But you'll still get views on it.
Oh yeah, there's still people in warmer places that'll make a pond video, but for the most part, it happened last year too, the same time. Because the video when I first put it out, it did really good, and then it went through and then all of a sudden wintertime came, and I thought, oh man, that video is gonna flop. Now it's cold and all this, and then a couple months later, it boom blew up like crazy. I was like, holy shit,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Ginger
But
whiskey.
this spring though, I have a new one. I'm gonna do a little bit better of a model of it.
Of your video.
The pond filter video, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
update it a little bit with some little bit better stuff. Somebody the other day is all like, yeah, you could get a canister filter for $40 to do the same thing. I was like, what, for a 10-gallon fish tank? It's like if your canister filters are like a couple $100 easy for even one that'll do a 50-gallon tank.
Oh yeah, you go get one for like a big 75 or 125 gallon tank. They're expensive, dude.
Yeah, they're $200-300, and I'm filtering a 5-man, 5-person hot tub. It's like 300-400 gallons with a 5-gallon bucket. It's like, man, my filter's freaking amazing. It's like,
right. Well,
it's not amazing, but I mean, it's pretty good for some dollar store shit in a bucket. I mean,
well, for what you got into it, it's
about $20. Yeah.
I mean, and I see a lot of them videos that people put out like that are saying, because people are always looking to do something good for a cheaper price, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but people like DIY. It's like,
Right. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
if I could build something for $20 compared to spending 400, you know what I'm saying, or whatever on it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a no brainer, you know. I mean, um, I think that's the way to go. So, um, but that's just my opinion. But
Yeah. Stinky old palm filter. I love that filter.
well,
It was
yeah,
funny, like I said when I did that too. I was watching. I used to watch the pond guy constantly, the DIY King,
yeah,
and I was and when I had the hot tub, because I was almost gonna haul it away. I cleaned up the whole backyard and everything, you know, when I moved in. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the whole backyard clean. I thought, man, I'm gonna get rid of the hot tub. And they're like, no, I'm gonna make it into a pond. And I was like, how am I gonna filter it? And then at that time, I was watching that guy, so I was watching him, and he had some DIY video for a pond filter. I think he's got one now or something. But the one I watched was like, yeah, I got to hear, just kind of do this, and I just don't think this filter's or this is going to be a good video or something. So he's like, and he never did do a filter. So I was like, I'm gonna do a filter. I'm gonna do a video then, and it was like,
yeah, and
that's fun.
yeah, and he'll do that sometimes, you know, like
Yeah.
depending if he don't like it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and he's. But I mean, shit, dude. I mean, why not? I mean, fuck,
Yeah, he's been
goddamn.
doing videos for a long time though. Yeah, he's been YouTubing for like 10 years.
Yeah, he's into that getting that background stuff like Brian Barczyk does.
Mhm.
You know, like on his big 1,000-gallon aquarium or whatever he built, and but he built some nice shit, and he makes that out of wood too. You know, that's what's nice
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Well, he
I
built a
mean,
whole 2,000-gallon pond out of wood. He built an aquarium out of wood. Well,
yeah,
I mean, it had a
yeah.
glass front and all that, but yeah,
Well, exactly. You know.
it was kind of weird though because the guy, you know, it took him for years and all this shit, and then he started making all kind of money, and he makes all kind of money now. And then he builds that goddamn outdoor pond thing that he can swim in, and it's like small.
Yeah, but I mean,
He does live in Canada and it gets cold and all that, but it was like, man, for the effort and the shit that he put into that, and it turned out to be like 8 foot by 4 foot wide. It was like, really? I don't know.
yeah, but I mean,
It was really disappointing. I mean, I'd rather watch him build another aquarium than watch him build that damn shit was outside.
I bet that took a lot of work though, dude.
A lot of work. He brought in an excavator and dug it out, and he built a 2 by 4 frame like you would if you were going to pour some concrete, and he sealed it and put water in it.
Yeah,
That was
but
a
I
lot of
mean,
work.
you know what I'm saying. I mean, it does take some work to, you
Well, I
know,
know,
because
but
he did it mainly, I think, to level out his goddamn yard.
yeah, I don't know what it was. It was crazy. It just what that guy's done and what he's accomplished and what he can do with fish tanks and aquariums and all this shit. When he said he was going to swim with some fish, like Kinnan. Now Kinnan's got a whole pond outside. It's like an aquarium, but it's a freaking pond. It's filtered like nothing else. You can go down and swim with all the fish. And dude's been to Kinnan's house, swam with all of his fish, and then I'm going to build so I can go swim with the fish. I didn't think he was going to build like a little jacuzzi thing he could have bought for,
A backyard
five.
swimming pool, basically, is what he built.
Exactly. One of those little
Homemade back.
single ones where you just swim with the current. You know what I mean? It was like, damn. I thought it was going to be something cool, but I don't know.
Strap a rubber band to your back so you can sit there and swim in place.
So, are you working on what you're supposed to be working on here? Are you supposed to be telling people what you're doing? What are you doing over there?
No, I'm just messing around. It's kind of hard because, you know, I didn't have the proper setup like I wanted to. So,
Going to a reptile expo tomorrow. Going to get some food for Carl. Sweet. You going to wear the shirt?
my Animal House shirt.
Yep. Well, he said he's going to wear it to one of the expos when he goes to one. I don't know if it's going to be this one or not, but that'll be cool to know that my shirt's running around an expo. See? He said,
Well, it's because you're a rock star. I told you you're a rock star.
Well, not yet. Someday. Not anymore.
Venom's a
Everybody
rock
else
star.
can be a rock star. I didn't spill all my YouTube goods to everybody.
Nah. It takes hard
I
work
got a whole
and
mind full of crazy YouTube shit. No, I'm just kidding.
no, but that's good to help people out because
I love helping people out, but and
I
that's the
mean,
thing. If shit don't work for you, don't blame me. Work for me. If it don't work for you, I don't know. Figure it out yourself, and then tell me if it works better. I'll change. Remember that.
I'm gonna blame you if it don't work out for me.
I don't care. It's fine. I get blamed for stuff. Man, I get the weirdest shit today. Like, look, I got a bearded dragon video, right? It's a feeding video. Some people don't like it. Some people do. Whatever, right? And
Right.
I get a comment on it today, right? That says, "This is kind of cruel, but I got bit by a lizard today, threw it in the concrete, and I may have killed him." That was it. That was the whole comment. I'm like, for one, why do you come on this kind of a video, even for one, and then just share that you may have killed your lizard? I mean, I don't get it.
It's cruel for what I did, but yet you just slammed your lizard down in the concrete.
No, 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 no. He didn't say nothing about my video. He said
No,
this
no,
is this.
no. That's what I'm saying. Oh,
Yeah.
he didn't say nothing about. Oh, I thought he said
No,
he
no.
did.
The comment was, "This is gonna sound cruel, but I got bit by a lizard today, threw it on
Oh,
the concrete, and I may have killed him." And I'm thinking to myself, well, why'd you pick me to share that with? You know, it's like, and if you did, you probably shouldn't own a lizard. I wanted to yell at him like he was my kid. It's like, well, then you shouldn't even own this lizard. I'll take it from you and beat your ass. That's what I wanted to tell him. You know what I mean? But it was like, I don't know how to react to that kind of shit sometimes. It's really weird.
yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, he wasn't saying that my video was cruel. He wasn't saying that. He just said, this is going to sound cruel or whatever. And then he told me what he did. And I was like, yeah, that's cruel. It's like, but why did you just want to share it with me and the world? You pick a video that's got almost 200,000 views on it, and you're going to go tell those people that, slap it on a comment that you just slammed your, lizard on the ground. You may have killed it. The hell?
Well, maybe he just felt like he needed to say something to you.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't get it. Yeah. It's really weird.
I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
I
I
know.
mean,
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It's you get the weirdest comments sometimes, and they have nothing to do with the video, and it's like, wow, Because I thought I thought they were calling me cruel too. Like, oh, you're cruel, you're this, and no, and it was like, and I was like, no, he's just telling me that he basically killed his lizard. It's like, I don't know.
wow, that's crazy though, dude.
I would try to film the Esco tomorrow. Right on, get some footage anyway. That'd be cool. And of course, we want to see Carl eat as well.
Hell yeah. We want to see Ka. What's going on, TJ?
Right. You didn't have to do it right now, Mr. J. I was just giving you a bad time because you gave me a bad time about the scorpion. No, and see, now his next thing he's going to say is now grab the scorpion. It's like, it's not happening. It's freaking mean. What I need to do is I need to take him out of that room and see if that's it. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that's it.
Dude, like both of them. Like on the way home when I first got them and all that shit, on the way, I could pet them on the way home in the little box and all that shit. As soon as I put them in their little aquariums, they've been deviled freaking scorpions ever since. I think there's too many smells in there. I don't know. Well, there's rats, snakes, mice, scorpions, other scorpions. There's spiders. There's, dog, cats run around in there and shit. It's like they're probably like, man, I don't like this place at all. I don't know. Maybe it's got to be it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they're so freaking mean.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
It just kills me. I know you're doing that thing, ain't you? I want to see what you're
doing.
doing.
I'm sitting here. I'm responding to somebody
Bullshit.
I am. If you don't believe me, ask Heather. That's what I'm talking to.
Heather would lie anyway. Remember, she already told us that. She'd lie for you. Hey, something big with Carl tomorrow. They have what I'm looking for at the expo. Right on. I look forward to that. And yes, Justin, get 14 out and have fun. No, because it's mean. Even the one that I showed you guys last night, I tried to even grab the other one earlier, and he backed himself right into the corner, so I can't even get behind him. And then as soon as they do that, you got to leave them alone anyway, because if you back them up in the corner, freak them out too much, they'll kill themselves. They'll sting themselves. They don't care. They'll stress them out. They'll get all whacked out. And
Well,
It's
TJ, I do
unreal.
like I like your snake reach, but I also I
So
like
Venom.
Carl because
So
Carl's,
Venom, when
but
you're
they're two
at
different
the
species.
expo,
One's a
when you're
venomous and
at the
one isn't.
expo, and you get like this ton of people that run up to you thinking, "Are you that my Animal House guy? Put a good in word for me, or put a good word in for me." So I'm not
Venom,
that guy, but he's cool. He's cool.
Venom also know that there was a couple people that want to feed him to an alligator, so make sure that
Oh yeah, there's that guy. If somebody speaking Spanish comes up to you and asks something about an alligator, just say you ain't me. No, I'm just kidding.
you might stop at that Animal House guy and he'd be like, "Yep, we're fit to feed
Yeah,
you to the alligator."
you that Animal House guy? It's like, yeah, why? It's like, oh, come with us. Like, nope, 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 nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It was funny too, because the guy at the store the other day was all like, man, he's all like, something about the T-shirt. He's like, man, I see that T-shirt everywhere. I was like, what do you mean you see T-shirt everywhere? It's like, there's not enough T-shirts of these out everywhere for you to see them everywhere. He's like, maybe I just recognize you every time. And I'm like, well, that's got to be it, because there's not a lot of these T-shirts running around. It's like, I don't think. Well, there's one guy locally. There's a couple guys that have. I don't know if they ever wear them anymore, but there's two guys I worked with that both had a My Animal House shirt. But I don't know. Don't get me killed, Justin. That's what I said. uh, that's what I'm saying. All I said was, when the people rush up to you and they think they're, that, oh, that's that My Animal House Rockstar guy. Just let him down and let him know that you're way cool too, but that put a good word in for me. But like I said, if the other guy said something about an alligator, then I would just say, yeah, just right away, it ain't me.
It ain't me.
Well, bring your little Gatlin doohickey. You got nothing to worry about. You'll take care of business.
Or one of them Iron Cross grills, bumpers. Them
No, I
things
don't
are
think.
pretty
I
stout.
don't think you did. I think his wife did, didn't she? I think the
Right, but
his wife hit the deer. Yeah, wife did. Number 5. Holy shit! Number 5? Damn. Well, depending on where you live, though. I mean,
oh
we'll put a
yeah.
good word in for you. My luck, some little kid would walk up to me and go, "Are you the Animal House guy?" I'd be like, "Yeah, you want to kick me?" He'd rip it up and take off running and kick me in the shit or something. We don't like you.
Punch you right in the balls.
No, it was weird though when I sold my motorcycle. The guy the dad that bought my motorcycle, he had seen the pond filter video before, and he's like, "Yeah, I've watched your videos before." That was kind of creepy. It was weird.
Really?
Like I never met anybody that's ever watched my videos before, like on the outside of us.
Right.
Never like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that video," because they said something about I told them, "Oh yeah, I was messing with the pool pond." They're like, "Pool pond?" I said, "Yeah, I got a swimming pool with fish in it. Do you want to see it?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then they walk over there and looked over the hot tub, and he's like, "I've seen that filter and that hot tub." And I was like, "Oh shit, that was weird."
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I've seen your videos. And then I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome." I didn't know. After that, I didn't know what to say. Other than that's cool. That's cool. It's not funny. Yeah, okay. It's not funny. See how we got away from all that scorpion talk? Beautiful.
That was the whole purpose, wasn't it?
Well, it helped.
But they still remember. They haven't forgot.
I don't know why you want. I can see what you're doing.
Who, me?
Yeah, I can see it poking up every now and then. See? Told you he was messing with it.
Yeah, but I have been chatting with Heather.
Holy shit, that looks like a mess. Let's get the scorpions out. No, they're just mean. That's what I was just saying. I mean, does anybody else have an emperor scorpion that's like in a littler room like that with rodents and all that kind of shit? I know a lot of people have them with like, you
Yeah,
know, in the
I
same
do.
room with like their snakes, but with rodents too? Because I don't know. They are just pissed all the time.
I don't think it's because of that though.
I do. That's like Aragon. As soon as he's, you know, he's pissy anyway. But
Right.
when I take him, as soon as I pass through that room door, he goes into a whole. He starts frothing at the mouth. I mean, he swells up his throat. He gets all hissy, and he literally just gets furious pissed as soon as I take him in that room. If
Well,
I
you can
don't take
smell
him
them.
in there, he's a totally different. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think the scorpions can sense that shit too, and I
I
think
would.
it's more the rodents. I think it's more the rodents than the snakes for the scorpion, because a rat will come along and snatch a scorpion right up, man, or a little mink or something, or you know, them little freaking what are them possum things and all that weird shit. They'll mess a scorpion up. So I don't
All
know. I
right.
think it's the rodents that screw with them, and then it's you know, it's like so I don't know. Maybe
Have
it's
you
not.
been feeding them gunpowder?
No, I give them crickets.
Hmm. Oh, weird.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's the rodents. I doubt if it's the other snakes. You know, there's lizards in there. I do know that even the bearded dragon acts different in there when I bring her in there than she does if I keep her out here.
Right.
So what? You just gonna knock us up to the light up there? What up? Oh,
What's that? Oh, sorry about
all
that.
right.
I was reaching over to grab something. I didn't even know I did that.
I
Yeah.
was like, all we can see is your light now. It's like, what the hell?
I was like, wow.
I did build me, or my first attempt at a little 6 tub hatchling rack kind of thing. I want to build it in sections of 6. To where
Okay.
then, you know, depending on, because I only have the 2 females. I mean, I don't want to build this whole great big old 18 tub little hatchling rack thing and I have 5 eggs or 2 eggs or something. So, you know, depending on how many eggs I have, I can limit my, you know, because I'm limited space in the room. So if I only have one clutch of eggs and there's, say, 4 eggs in there, then I know I only need one of my little 6-pack units to be, you know, heated up and put onto a thermostat and all that kind of shit. I don't have to try to run everything or at least have it in there. I know you could do each level differently and all that, but it'll just be, it'll keep more space for me if I just build the same, it'll all be the same size, but it'll just be able to, you know, 3 different sections of 6.
Right.
And they come out all right. The first one came out, they were a little bit loose, so I changed my little adjustment because I'll build the first one and just scrap it, and then I'll use everything that I build from it, all the little templates for measurements and all that. I'll cut all the little templates where then the next one I put together, it'll just be all templates and just kind of put it together and it'll be done.
Right.
So, but it was fun doing it, because my tubs came today, and it's weird. They sent me 13 in one box and 7 in another. I'm like, well, that's kind of a weird split. And then they're like 4 days apart, and it's, I don't know, it was weird. It took forever to get them. But it's funny, and it's too. They should be aware too, because like when you go to order those tubs, because I was thinking to myself of building the rack ahead of time, and it says the tub is 4.5 inches tall. It's 4.5 inches tall with the lid on it.
Right.
It's only 4 inches tall. You know, because you don't really need the lid if you build it. You know, depending on how you build the rack, you should be able to just slide the tub in there. If you want the lid in with it, then you got to compensate for that. But if you're just building the rack just for the tub, like I almost did, I was going to make them 5.5 or 4.5, and then a little bit of clearance for the tape and all that kind of shit to go over and whatnot. And then, but yeah, so I'm glad I didn't build it because it'd have been way off then. I was like, here, snip, 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 snip. I had that female off one of my breeder female rats. Yeah, he put a Mountain Dew Mining put out a video talking about the ninja rats and shit. They were all climbing on top of the wire and shit. He had ones that killed one rat, and I was like, yeah, man, African flopper rats are mean. If they don't like one another, they take it out in violence quickly.
Now the tail.
What now?
Remember? Now all I gotta do is the tail.
No
I'm
shit, it
done.
looked like a mess of wire just a second ago, and you're almost done now?
Yeah, all I gotta do is the tail.
Do you do African software or just regular rats? Oh, not, those are. Oh, yeah.
Moto Danger Zone, how's it going?
Ooh, I'm all excited. Did you get you a little like kind of? Are you somewhere that you can actually film without getting in trouble, or is it an incognito kind of thing?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to
Oh,
him. I'm talking to the people that count the chat.
I got you. Go ahead.
Now, Handface said something about wait till you see my camera set up for tomorrow's live. And I don't, because usually some of the motel or the casinos that he's in, he's not supposed to be filming. He'll get in trouble. They'll come up, you sir, this is not a filming friendly casino, please. And he's like, okay. He's so nice about it. It cracks me up. No problem. Just give me a minute to say goodbye. And they're all nice to him. It's pretty funny. He's probably giving them a tip though, with the Ohundo or something. Smooth them
I
out.
mean, is it most casinos you can't film in, or what?
I'm not sure. I've heard some of the channels say that that's one of the things. They'll either say they're in a camera friendly or non-camera friendly. Oh, scratching him. Oh, The Office. That's right. That's right. He's doing the scratch tickets. Nice. I forgot he's doing the scratch ticket thing. Most cannot film in casinos. Yeah. I have seen a couple of them where they said that they were in a camera friendly or whatever. It's probably though that if they catch you a film, and you can probably take pictures, can't you? Or you're not supposed to do that neither. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you can both take pictures.
Yeah. Well, whoever thought that you'd be in a casino wearing a mask, neither, or somebody carrying a gun wearing a mask, because you're it's against the law to wear a mask if you're carrying a gun.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, so that's the freaky thing. You know what I mean?
Now they just know how to identify you with the mask on. That's all that is. By your eyes.
I think some places I think will make you take your mask down and take a picture of you or something, or let the camera see your face before you as you coming in or whatever.
All right.
Because they got to do something. They just because it's weird. You see people in like in the grocery stores and shit with these huge masks on and their sunglasses, and it's like, shit. Back in the day, man, if you was wearing that shit in the store, you'd have got tackled by the police a long time ago for stealing. It's like, what are you doing? Can't wear a mask in a store. It's like, or certain places, it's crazy.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, TJ's all in the road in spirit. Motos, what's up? California.
Cosmetology.
Yeah, he got all the spots. He knows that everywhere is all good and where you can and cannot. What are you hiding over there? Seen you move the camera, fool. Why are you hiding shit from us?
I'm wrapping this tail, dude. The stinger.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. Hold on, I'll be right back. You got to entertain the people for a minute. At least talk to them. Say hi. I'll be back. What? You'll be fine. Oh, and TJ, how many cocoons can a praying mantis lay? My praying mantis laid 2 cocoons. I always thought they laid 1, but she laid 2.
I don't know.
2
Ooh. Oh, but not my phone down. What's up, Moto Danger Zone? I've been over here messing around. Justin, I tried to set up another camera to show my hands tonight, but it wasn't working out. So I'll show you what I was over here making. So I just twisted this up. I don't know, about 20, 30 minutes. Let me see if I can switch cameras around. I'll switch it around.
What's up? Everybody missed me, right? I can't believe Venom's all worried about don't get me killed, Justin. It's like
There you go, Justin.
My address is in the description.
Just twisted that up.
Nice. Solo that bad dog. Let me see. It's easier to see it on the screen over here. Nice.
Shadow everywhere. There it is.
That's crazy. You need to get some like 10 gauge.
Yeah, I need to actually get some bigger wire. But this is what I had laying around, and
No, not
some
like
people,
12, but probably like 14 in the solid or something. Be cool.
I need to get aluminum. Aluminum works better. Aluminum wire. It bends easier. It's easier just to do with. You know what I mean?
Well, don't be a wuss about it. You're always trying to get out the easy way.
Well, that's copper wire.
We've talked about this before.
Copper's expensive, dude, and then all the crackheads want to steal your scorpion because it's copper.
That ain't no bullshit. Around here, man, it's like I said, it's funny. They'll recycle anything around here.
So it's just easier to, you know.
It is cool around here, though, because, like, all the recycling places, they all got, like, this comment. There's, like, certain things they refuse to recycle, and all of them agree on it, which is pretty good. Because, like, with the Washington apples around here, there's farmers everywhere, and they all have the big brass sprinklers. People used to bring in back in the day. They bring in 5-gallon buckets full of sprinkler heads and freaking, turning them in and shit. It's funny. Now you get in trouble for all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, even my buddy, he's got a transmission shop, and he's got a little account set up with the recycling places to where when he brings shit in, he doesn't have to get screwed with every time, because if you bring in like a whole transmission case, they wonder where you get it. And he's got like a whole pile of them at his shop. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But it is weird. Like usually all the recycling places around here, if anything that's like under, what is it? I think anything under $20, they pay you cash, and they always give you $2 bills. Only $2 bills. It's really weird.
Some people like them $2 bills.
It cracks me up. It's weird. People like, where do you get the $2 bills? Some people will collect them, act like they're rare or something. It's like, no, they're not. There's older ones. Like there's certain notes that are all worth money. But I always tell people, it's like, go recycle something. They always give you $2 at the recycling place. Always $2 bills. They did the coins too for a long time. When the dollar coin first got all big and fancy again, it got popular. They'd give you those too, but it was always $2 bills. It cracked me up. We used to do that shit when we were kids. We put like gravel in the bottom of the cans and squish them and shit. And it's a good old day. You get in trouble for that shit now.
Well, you goddamn right.
Yeah, they got all that shit weighed. You can't even spit in a can. They know it's out of whack. They'll be all like, "No, dude, we counted. You got like 1,200 and some odd cans. You're only getting this, no matter how much it weighs."
Yeah, they caught on to that shit, didn't they?
Back in the day, yeah, because you used to be able to do that shit, man. If you had enough cans and shit, they didn't care if you had a couple of them full of rocks. You were a bunch of kids and they didn't care. But nowadays, man, shit, they'll call the police on you. Shit, it's like, well, shit, man. It's funny. Or else you'd waste like $5 in BBs, stick them in the bottom of the cans to get an extra 50 cents out of the cans or something, like stupid shit like that.
Right.
It's like the BBs will make them heavier, and the BBs cost them more than you got out of the can. So it was like, we didn't know.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Like that. All right, I will be waiting for a video right on today or tomorrow or Sunday. Cool. Take care. Have fun at the thing. Damn, I should have sent him with some stickers too. He could have handed out some stickers. Man. Everybody's gone. Denham's leaving. Everybody's leaving. TJ, is there any chance that the other animals in my room are what's causing my scorpions to be angry? I don't know if you said anything earlier. I might have missed it. I don't know why you think one of the two would be nice. I understand sometimes the forest scorpions are supposed to be a little angrier, but Jesus, man, they're both just hostile. Hostile, TJ, hostile. I could put them in the room upstairs, I think. I got to worry about the cats. A little more worried about than anything. Like, do you think maybe I should put them in a smaller enclosure? They're in like a 5.5 gallon tank each. Or maybe a bigger enclosure? I don't think bigger yet. Do you think bigger? Should I put them in 10? I can put them in 10. I think it's only 5.5 they're in now. They mellow after a few stings. Oh, man. Versatile. Yeah, I know. But it's the base of a 5.5. I can put them in 10s where they're at. It gives them a little bit more surface room, but they don't hardly ever come out anyway. Angry scorpions, I say. So hold them. No, I'm not holding them. If you hold them, but I've already tried that for once when they were kind of mellow, but now they're like ninjas. Like I said, you're normally a scorpion. The other night we brought them out the other night, or I brought one of them out, or no, we went in there, I guess. But anyway, normally they'll put their tail up and all that shit. But these scorpions, they'll put their whole body up with the tail. They're so pissed and like it's insane. They're fast, and I think it has to do with the damn enclosures. My battery's almost out. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, Hampe. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. What are you writing about over there? Me and TJ was talking scorpions.
Oh yeah.
I don't need no lip from you. I did have a buddy. It was really cool. He had a coffee table that was like, it had like a 2-3 inch gap in it with a piece of glass on top of it, and he had like 2 scorpions in there. He'd let mice in there and shit. They'd eat them, and he could play with them all the time. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Mine is just they hate me. I think all the animals they gang up on me. They talk to each other when I'm not in the room. It's like, hey, who's biting him today? No, it's not bad. The snakes love me. John's live.
Yeah, he said things went south, so it's just open chat.
Oh, oh, for he had a guest lined up probably.
Yeah.
That happens, man. Life sucks. It'll throw you a curveball. Well, what the hell? You did that too quick. We need you. We need another one.
I don't have no wire.
Well, bust out some rope. Do something, man. It's craft time. We're only in this an hour and 15 minutes. What the hell are we gonna do now? We got 10 people in here. We gotta put on a show here. The hell is wrong with you? Oh, a flat exposure setup is great for scorpions because okay. All right. Maybe I'll add some more shit in there. I don't know. But like the one I have a like it's a top two like one of those little other little hides or whatever. It's just the top of one that I put in there, and he just burrowed underneath it, and he uses that as like his main hide. So I mean, unless I physically have tear up the place, it's hard to even see him. But yeah, so I mean, they got a couple hides and all that kind of shit. Maybe I'll throw some more stuff in there, but then they'll just come out of nowhere to sting me. That's cool. I get it, TJ. I get it. I see where you're going. I see what you're trying to do, man. I see. Cool. No, maybe I'll try something. Maybe I'll just give him a different setup or something. I don't know. You guys don't want me to make him nice anyway. You just want to see me get stung. I know how you guys are. I want to see you guys get bit and stung too, but nobody ever wants to. Why? Why is it? Why do I get elected to be the one to do it? I don't get it.
I'll pick it up if
it
I was there.
yeah, yeah. It is funny today. The champagne, it come busting out of there today. I was all checking everybody, giving them their little check over for the day. Opened up the tub, little head popped right out, and he was just kind of looking at me. I was like, well, I couldn't tell. It's like a 50-50. It's like, you pissed or what? It's like, what the hell? I had to like come way underneath and give a little tickle to the chin. I was like, wasn't sure. But she was a little curious today. Popped right out of there. See, I'm a lab rat. Hey, TJ, love you, man. I am a lab rat again. I got bit by the rat too, the ninja rat. I wanted to thunk it right in the head right there during the live, but I restrained. I restrained. He was food, just not that thing. Just not that thing. What are you doing over there now? You making a scorpion out of zip tie or something or what?
Hell, making out a cardboard box.
Oh, well, you need to be whipping us up something over there, Mr. Arts and Crafts. He's thank you. Okay, Royal Business Reptiles. Did we figure out what's going on yet? So that's a different
Yes,
person, a different address.
that was his son.
Oh, so I need to send him stickers in?
Yeah, you can probably just send it to the same address, and he can give them to his son. I'd imagine. Or because he said he helps. He's not that old, so I would just.
I don't think I have any more stickers though, because I sent him out in the other two sticker packs.
Any what? Oh, that's fine. Just send them. Send them.
The Iron Animal Show and mine and
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
Okay. I can send them some more. Okay. So sure, if you'd like. Okay. I mean, if it'll mean more to him to get it at that address or something, I can send it to that address too. It's no big deal if Chris has got it.
I mean, it's either wherever he wants to do. I mean, you ask him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That's what I was asking. I wasn't asking you.
oh.
I said, don't you have the other address? That's why I was asking if it would be cooler. I like, the one address is like the business and this one was like home or something. You want to get his own mail or something? Because I love that shit too. I love getting my own mail. That's why I was like, if I should send it to the other address for him to get it, like more personally, then I'll send it to that address. It's up to, you know, if you, that's why I come in with the Chris bar, have the other address.
I do. I can give it to you right now if you want it.
Well, no, not well. Yeah, over the thingy majigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it out on the
we
live.
really didn't ask him for the snake hook. Yeah, we didn't know if it was the same person or not or whatever. But no,
Yeah, I was a little confused there for a little bit, and I hadn't got an address, and then all of a sudden it popped up like yesterday, and I'm like, okay,
I gets enough mail.
yeah.
Okay. Did that thing stop or what? I did see it was supposed to keep going. It's just been sitting there the whole time. Nobody said nothing.
So, oh, my bad.
I had it turned on too. I don't know what the hell happened. Whatever. Anyways. No, maybe we'll look at the other slideshow so then we don't have to see that other D one. Yoop knows what I'm talking about. It's killing me. And I sent out all that stuff today or yesterday. Everybody should get their shirts and all that in your package all on Monday. As far as the Iron Animal shirt and the My Animal House shirt. You hear me?
Yes. Cool.
I have a receipt too with all the tracking, so if somebody doesn't get their shit, I can find it. No, I sent your son extra stickers for the table. Actually, I sent you 3 different size stickers. Usually the bigger one and the smaller one are usually the ones that I send to everybody. And then I got that other size that that I haven't used yet. They're just a little bit longer and they're shorter. And I sent a couple of those ones for the table and then an extra Iron Animal show for the table. But Youps was just in an envelope like a card. It didn't get a tracking or anything. Sorry. But it should get there. I think it sent out yesterday too, I think. So everybody should get their stuff anytime soon. Every time soon. You've got stickers. Everybody's got stickers. No, I don't want to hold him and love him, Justin. See, Justin is just, man. See, I bet you he watched some crazy videos tonight. He watched some videos where people are breaking legs and getting bit by alligators and shit. You know he's watching freaky videos at night. He's been cheering for them scorpions all night.
I watch all kinds of stuff, dude. You know.
I watch a lot of videos.
I don't know. I watch like Nitro Circus stuff, and I watch.
Oh yeah, I love all that kind of stuff.
A good guy like Heavy Duty Country. He's always, he cracks me up. But I do like Whistling Diesel.
You have a good night, too, Mo. Thanks. Danger Zone. Thanks for coming in. What?
I like Whistling Diesel. He's just a country kid out of Indiana, and he's always tearing up stuff.
Nice. I sent the snake to the window on Monday and was going to ship Buford bars today. Then the wife killed the deer. I'll mail them on Tuesday. Yeah, because Monday stuck. I hate if you just got to drop it in the mail. It's one thing, but anytime I mail out shirts or something, I never do at the beginning of the week because the freaking lines are insane. And now you got to be 6 feet apart instead of being just through the building. Now they're outside and shit, depending on the weather. It's like, good Lord, man.
Oh, yeah, right.
Holy shit, man. I did make me some little COVID masks though with the little my animal house on them. I thought about making some more and sending them out with like the shirts and shit, but I mean,
I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water. Hold on, I'll be right back.
we got comments about the nice shirts. As soon as I'm sorry I wasn't one of the ones that commented first, but as soon as we get done with the stream, I will. But I'm gonna watch the video for sure. I do get people that make jokes all the time about the Stay Wild one, or not jokes, but they'll be all like, they'll walk by, they're like, "Stay wild." It's like, yeah, you too, stay wild. They don't know that I say that shit on like every comment and every. I say it all the time. They're all like, "Hey, stay wild." Yeah. You only knew how many times I say that. So yeah, he twists up that damn scorpions with the wire and shit, and then he's supposed to show us how he's doing it, and he flubbed around, and he was all cheating the whole time underneath the camera. I think he already had one twisted up. What do you guys think? Hurry up before he gets back. Put it in the comments. Do you think he twisted it up, or do you think he already had it twisted up? Let's give him shit when he gets back. I'm sure he did it though, because he made a bunch of them. I wanted to make a video doing it. How to make a scorpion out of wire or some shit, and make a cool title and all that. Thumbnail. No, we talked about it. He's like, "You think I should make like a couple of them in stages, so that I can just kind of, or do you think I should build it?" Because he wasn't sure how long it was going to take.
Oh,
I heard something. Shh, don't say nothing now.
That's all right. No, I'm in a good mood now. I got me a glass of water, and of course,
yeah,
I always have Fox News on, because of the bullshit.
Yeah.
They just stopped Pennsylvania from counting votes. 30 states they've stopped. They found glitches in all their machines. Michigan's the one that found it. Michigan found it. It was a Republican county, and all their votes in that county were Democrats. So 30 states have glitches in their machines so far.
That is just crazy.
It's just this crazy election. So, but that makes me feel better.
I know, but
I mean, I'm just saying that if you look at as many people that voted, I mean, dude,
yeah,
that's insane, dude. It's like what, like 140 million, 140 million people or something, dude. That's crazy.
The copper scorpion get on it.
Yep.
Yoop knows what I'm talking about. No, I was busting your balls when you were gone. I was like, do you think he twisted that thing up, or do you think he had one already ready? So that's what the other.
Here's all the little stuff I can't.
I know. I told him. I said he added that old thing of wire, and you did a bunch of them before. But yeah, we were just kidding. I was trying to give you shit, but then you come back with all the political shit. I knew. Oh damn, there goes the joke. It'll be gone forever now.
Well, I mean, I feel better.
But if you see a weird comment and wonder what the hell does that mean, I was giving you shit about you.
I mean, I had to share it because.
Did you see Rupert?
Rupert, yeah.
He said. You say Rupert. God damn it, Rupert.
I see the rapper that said "Copper Scorpion Kit." Yeah. Well, he lives in Michigan, so that's why I said it. And then Heather, she's right there. So.
Oh yeah. No, see that Scorpion Wire Kit. He said when the camera tilted and flopped, he's seen a rapper that said Scorpion Wire Kit on it.
There's not that many that voted. I mean, I looked at it. Obama got more votes. Didn't get that many votes.
Oh yeah. Well, that is.
I mean, that's just crazy, dude.
Well, there's always been that whole thing, like there'll be votes from like people that have been dead for like 15 years. There's a vote in their name or something. But when there's like
when you're talking almost 150 million people voting, dude, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's unreal. Yeah.
I mean, it's just that that's crazy that there's, it's crazy. I mean, it ain't that I care. I mean, I do care who wins, but if it's all fair and fair, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go out there and burn down buildings and cry. If it's fair, he lost. He lost. That's fine. But do it because this right now, this election makes our country look like shit. You know?
I've always thought that a lot of times when it comes down to where it gets all ugly, there's been lots of campaigns throughout the years. I'm
Yeah.
older than some and not as old as others, but there's always that. It's like, damn, it's like, I always wonder what the outside looks at us, because like I said the other day, it just cracks me up about like during this time, regardless of what the candidates are going to do or whatever, it's almost like the
Right.
football commercials during the Super Bowl. It's like, all the crazy ads against each other come out, and it's just this big circus. It's like it's just unreal. It goes back and forth the way it does.
Well, just be fair. That's all. Just be honest and fair. That's all we ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, if it's fair, it's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird though. I mean, it's like
so you've been watching the BBC coverage. I don't think you're watching news. I think you're watching something else. I'm just joking. I know what you're talking about.
I'm just joking. Oh, I just thought I passed it back to myself. And then
How's John tonight? You doing all right up there, buddy?
Daniel, welcome.
Welcome, Daniel.
That cracked me up. It is funny when I think when did it was early morning, I think it come out. I looked at my phone and it was like, oh, the second one was, the first one was just something about Ninja Rat. And I was like, Ninja Rat, what the hell? And then the second one was like Spider Ninja Rat or some damn thing that Mountain Dew Mining put out the other day. That shit cracked me up.
I do want to do one, Justin, though, that I'm trying to almost get down to perfect. And then I will do a giveaway on it. It's going to be a cobra.
I thought that's what you were doing tonight.
No, I'm in another one, a snake. I want to do the snake one. Yeah. That's hard. I think I got it down.
Out of the wire?
Yeah, it's got a cobra hood, and it stands up like a cobra and stuff, and then, kind of goes around.
Not porn, Chris.
Well, I didn't know. I figured maybe you were sitting in your Speedos. I wasn't really sure what was going on, so.
Hell yeah.
Make me a bike, clown. Yeah. God dang, a bike.
Damn.
Yeah. Let me go get some cable off this crane. Weld it together.
That is funny. It reminded me. I used to do that a lot back in the day. I would
watch porn?
No, well. Let's not get into that now. But anyway, no, I was thinking of the bend in the wire. I remember I used to take the coat hangers and then I'd bend it to where it was like a little silhouette of a person, and then I would make another longer apparatus that would clean out another apparatus that had a circle on it to where it looked like there was like a little body like hanging from the poker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. See.
I got you.
Or you'd make like a bird hanging from it or something weird, off the poker. It was funny. I see that shit all the time. If you don't know what a poker is, whatever.
It's the poker in your fireplace there, I mean, you poke them coals around.
But the funny thing is, I don't even think they don't even use them anymore because they got all them slidey doohickeys now, and I don't even people have those with poker things anymore.
I think it's harder to find a metal clothes hanger
exactly,
than it is
anything.
anything.
It's all the big glass doohickeys with torches and all this weird shit. It's like, back in the day, they was all metal. You have to get a big old coat hanger, shove in that some bitch to clean it out. Oh, well, we're getting too far into that.
Everybody uses glass now, Justin.
I know, that's why I said, they got all them slidey doohickeys and shit. And,
no. Yeah. Everybody used to save that shit too. Nobody saves that shit no more.
Thank you. I'm glad you like them.
Awesome.
No, not. Where did? How does he come out of here out of nowhere and know anything about the damn scorpion?
Because he was in chat the other night.
Was he? I
Yeah.
remember Daniel being here. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Shut up, Daniel. Shut up. I've had my balls busted for the last hour and 34 minutes about that damn scorpion. It's mean, man. It's mean. You guys just want me to get bit.
Then you get a new one.
We just let the gas get dirty and get a new one. I know.
Shit, I clean it out. Little they're so easy to clean out, dude. Dump some salt in there and some fingernail or acetone. Shake that motherfucker. Then run warm water. That some bitch look brand fucking new.
Brand new. Yeah, but that's a thing.
I seen it on Discovery. I seen him do it on Discovery one time.
It's almost more work because we're in Washington, and I mean, every mini mart in town, you can go get a decent piece of glass
$7,
like
$8,
yeah, $10 or something. It's like, damn, $10. I buy one every now and then. It's like, damn, $15 for that.
Down at the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, you can buy them anywhere. So
buy one of them, then they go. Then they always, you want a rose and a stem? No, that's for the other guy behind me.
That's just
do I look like a crackhead, motherfucker? Oh, I remember this. This guy goes.
Get the views up. I know. Get the views up.
This the guy I worked with. We were working out of town. He goes, "Hey man, I found this glass shop down the road. They blow glass." And of course, he was staying there that weekend. We went home, and he'd stayed there. Yeah. He come back and he's like, "Yeah, I got my new pipes." He goes, one ended up chipping on him because he was wanting to use it for doing dabs or whatever.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
He come in and I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's what the fuck are you doing with that pipe?" He goes, "What do you mean? He blew it for me."
Oh yeah.
I said, "That's a goddamn meth pipe, dude. You dumb son of a bitch. It was just a bowl with a hole in it, He goes, "Well, does the guy think I'm a meth head?" I go, "He must have, and you bought the son of a bitch." I said, "God dang, what the hell's wrong with you?" I said. Oh, I laughed because he first time he hit it, put that nail in there, it went tink, it was so hot,
Oh, that's funny.
I laughed. I said, "You dumbass." Them people though that just deserve to get taken though, because they're stupid,
Too hard to clean. Oh yeah, I remember it was like when that whole
come with wireman. You want some char with that?
Yeah. When those dab things and all that shit, when all that first started and shit, I had a neighbor guy who was making his own and shit. And he come over one day with like this 5-gallon bucket with this big old bong sticking out of it and shit and a torch in it and this great big bowl with sulfate over it. He goes, "You want to take bong hits?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "What the hell is all that?"
Exactly.
I mean, it was good, but it seemed like a lot of work but now they got it all whittled down to little tiny things and shit. But this guy, he brought over a great big old torch, a 5-gallon bucket and this big old doohickey. And it was like, holy, that seems like a lot of work.
Oh, they have a really nice one there in Duluth, Minnesota. When I was up there working downtown Duluth, it's called Legacy Glass, and you can go in there and they got a window and you can watch them blow glass and stuff out there. It's really awesome,
Oh yeah,
And the motherfucker had like some bongs out there. They're like $3,000, dude. But they look like a dragon or a bird. They didn't look like it'd be something that you just set up there. You never want to touch because you break it, But I mean, they were badass.
We got one store that the little glass jars that they use, you can get like $1 or something off if you bring the jar back, and they'll use it to in their glass when they blow glass and all that shit.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
So they just recycle the jars right back into making pipes and shit, and they sell them out the other door. It cracks me up. It's a pretty good little racket.
Yeah, I like watching people blow glass. They can make some pretty, like make a lot of them, hell, they make hummingbird feeders and all kinds of stuff, dude. I mean, they're badass.
Oh yeah, there's always a couple of booths at like all the fairs around here and shit. When they do all the fair circuit, there's always a couple of booths where people are blowing glass. But then it's like $50 for that, $100 for that. It's like, holy, I can get it at the mini mart for $5, man. It's like, what?
Yeah, but they're doing some pretty crazy shit though.
Yeah, they can do some pretty elaborate shit.
I mean, it's cool. I seen one guy make a ship, and even the sails and everything was all, how they connect all that shit. I'm like,
oh.
And he put it on the water, it floated. I'm like, that was like $3,000 for that fucking thing, My luck, I'd buy it and get home and break it or something and be like, fuck. I
Yeah,
would have
some of
never,
that shit
Slade.
is really elaborate.
I would have never guessed you was 42 by listening to you on that video.
I know that is true. That is true.
I mean, you don't
That
sound
is
42.
true.
I
Hmm.
thought, man, I've seen him before, a picture of him, but boy, he sounds young.
You know, I was thinking the same thing when the voice. I was thinking like, I seen the pictures, and I know he's not, but it's like, damn, he almost sounds like he's like 15 or something. I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
must be that Colorado air.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he's stoned all the time. Say that on the live stream. He's just stoned all the time. Why did I look up there and it's always on that one? All right, never mind. I know 50,000 plus almost shorts Venom. I'm gonna have to change his.
Because I got the smallest voice for a 42-year-old man. I don't know. Mike Tyson sounds pretty. He's up there.
Stoned is good. Yeah.
Tree Lynchers, welcome.
Tree Line. Well, welcome.
She's she's part of the AAP network.
Nice, nice.
Yep. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, every time I go in there, he says, to check out me and you, that we do the double stream for the Iron Animal Show.
Yeah, yeah. He comes in here too. He's a good supporter. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
You see where he had some people were giving him threatening his family and shit there, Dave.
Oh, well, some of the channels, like I said, that's kind of what I was talking about. The other channels, the same kind of way. That I was talking about earlier. There's a bunch of weird shit going on, and it's craziness.
I mean, you want to sit there and talk crap about me, that's fine, but you talk crap about your family, that's getting a little bit overboard. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. The more subscribers and the more people you reach out, there's more and more chance there's going to be that one weirdo that's just going to say stupid shit and this and that, and yeah, it gets crazy. Like I said, I get some crazy comments. And the crazier they are, even any of the crazy, I try not to comment back because then it just agitates more craziness, and it's like, I don't know.
So how you doing tonight, Treeland Truth?
High is good, stoned is better. I know I sung something through the house the other day. Trish started laughing. It was some like high school little jingle.
Yeah, very
thing
true. Very true.
About like Batman smells or something weird. No, it wasn't. It was, I can't remember. It was some little jingle from back in the day. She started laughing. I gotta remember what it is now. I gotta quit thinking about it. I'll remember it.
Oh, not too bad. Doing the same. I'm breathing, so I'm doing good.
So no, and is what I'm talking about with like the letting the stream do its thing is just you need to do like a slideshow or have it say something like this stream is designed for watch time and blah blah blah. So if you could leave it running or just like some kind of a little thing saying what it is, or do like a slideshow, and just like on one of the off days when we're not streaming, just let it sit there and stream to just a picture or to a slideshow, or you know what I mean? People can chat down in the stream, but I mean, if you let it run long enough, I mean, it's just going to get views or whatever, but a view every now and then. Because people will be like, oh, you're live, and they'll pop in, and that's a view.
Well, yeah, not if they just pop in for a second.
Well, sometimes it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But
who sings Back on the Train Gang? Well, let me see if I can tell you.
Isn't it like Clearwater Revival or something? No, it's a chick, isn't it? No, it's not Pat Benatar. No, I can't think of it. I don't know. Isn't it a chick who sings it? Am I warm? Why are we getting asked this question? Are we going to win something? The hell? I think female. Yes. Yeah, I think it is. It's
the Pretenders.
Blondie. Oh, was it the Pretender?
Yep. The Pretenders did. They're probably the most famous, and then there's some older people who did it. But yeah, that's Sam Cooke, or not Chain Gang. But yeah, Back on the Train Gang, or is it
the Train Gang? No, I thought it was somebody else like Blondie or like Pat Benatar or something back in the day, or Fleetwood Mac maybe or something. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a chick. I didn't think it was. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't think.
Back on the train gang.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I keep getting back on the chain gang. That's not what I want. I don't know.
Now I'm singing. I don't know. That's weird. It's quiz night. Be right back. All that talk made me crazy. That little tiny kitty.
I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be the Pretenders. That's what I seen. That's. But I think it's chain gang. But it just sounds like that. You know what I mean? But I'd play a little bit of it, but they'll just they'll flag me for it.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, it was the Pretenders.
What? It wasn't the Pretenders?
Yeah.
It was probably right. So what's everybody doing tonight? What's happening? It's Friday night. Is anybody like partying or what? Oh no, we're just weirdo reptile people. That's right. Nobody parties. We just hang out. Talk about jeans. Not Levi's.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. I know we need sound effects, damn it. We need to figure out how to incorporate sound effects. Oh, there's the video. I can't start it yet. I want to watch it first. Thanks again, Joe. I will see the video here in a minute.
Well, I said I could probably play it, but I could probably, I don't know how long you can play something before they.
Well, it depends on. Well, let me see. You know it's funny too, and now that we're speaking of that, there's 9 people in here. I don't know if it'll benefit, but you know how you the license you use when you put out videos. I've seen people that have a whole channel and have thousands of subscribers, and every one of them have the license, the Creative Commons license on it. If you put a Creative Commons license on your
Anybody
video,
can use your shit.
Yeah, can chop it up and reuse it. It's like, why would you do that? It's like it makes no sense. You should never put it under Creative Commons.
I think a
Unless
lot of
you want
people. I think
to
a lot
use
of.
it.
I think a lot of people who do music do, so they can get the reaction channels to can use it to do their reaction channels to
Yeah.
like songs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some reaction channels, dude, that are like 2-3 million people.
Well, yeah,
And
you
they're
can get
getting
anything and
paid,
get it built up, but yeah.
and they're getting paid to for somebody else's
Oh, yeah.
video. So let's see.
That said he likes watching when they put the color to the glass. Yeah, I like when
BOMDIA,
they do
she's
any of
pretty
that.
cool. Said she DJs the entire stream.
Nice.
I'll have to look her up.
That's out. I don't know what happened to that one. It's a secret. No, I forgot what I was doing. What do you mean, Sam? What? No, I'm not going.
Well, I'm subscribed to her.
Sam, but yeah, but like, I don't know it. How do you, I gotta? I don't know how to incorporate sounds to where they're legal, to where I don't get in trouble for it. You know, because some sounds are everything's every sound, everything is trademarked somehow, some way, and you
Cool.
know, it's insane on
All
what we
right.
can
Thanks for stopping
actually
in.
use
Appreciate it.
without getting in trouble.
I am subscribed to her, or that channel anyway.
The one that's in here now.
Well, the BOMDIA, and
Did you?
I was
Are
going
you
to
gonna
ask,
post a link or something
is
or
that
what?
it? Well, I want to make sure. Is it the one that's got her picture as her? Is that her profile picture of her? Because I could post a link in here. If, but I can't remember. I mean, Treeland Truth would know.
Well, yeah, maybe they'll answer. I have no idea.
Ask Alexa to fart.
That cracks me up.
I don't know, Justin. You got Alexa?
No,
Really? I figured you have like 20 of them over there.
that's those boxes that you yell at, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's the weather like, Alexa?
I
Hey,
could
play me
probably get
this.
one because I have Wi-Fi and all that. Isn't that all you need for one of those stupid things?
Yeah, but you might be sleeping in the middle of the night and it might just all of a sudden start doing like a horror, creepy laugh out of nowhere.
Well, can I make it talk sweet to me?
Yeah. You
I
ever
need
seen
one
that?
then.
You ever seen that movie Jexy?
Just kidding. No,
Oh, that's
Jexy.
yeah. It's like a guy you talk to your phone. Um like Siri. And
Yeah.
this phone, it's like the new phone. It's got this thing called Jexy. This guy, it's funny. It's a funny movie. And all of a sudden, it's like she starts telling him, "No, like we're in love, and you can't be talking to this." She starts sabotaging. She sends like pictures of his stuff to all like everybody he works with, and you know, it's funny ass movie. You ain't watched it, you gotta watch it. It'll make you laugh the whole time.
Oh, cracks me up. You see the crazy Jack?
Yeah, Google Home.
Really?
Hell yeah, Google Home.
I do need one of those. Can't you tell it to do about anything?
Yeah, you can do it. You can. They got it now set up where you can like it'll control like if your temperature for your thermostat in your house, and if you got everything, if you got the whole security, you can say, hey, shut the lights off, turn the lights on, all that goddamn shit. Yep. But yeah, it's you can do all kinds of stuff, and you can get them like now like Ryobi and stuff. I know a few other
My
ones.
phone's got some Bixby or some damn thing on it too.
Yeah,
It's about the same thing.
that's just like if you want to take a picture or something and look it on the internet and see what it is or whatever, look up what it is if you're not sure. Bixby, I don't ever use Bixby, but
It is.
you can I think it's Ryobi and a few other people have um Bluetooth speakers now you can put in your garage door opener up there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when you're out in the garage, you can just Bluetooth and it comes up through your garage door. That light and everything. They sound good.
Yeah. Nice.
Do all kinds of stuff, man.
I'll have to look into that fancy stuff.
I wish you could play. I see people play music all the time in their live stream. I wish we could. I think that'd be cool. But I don't know. I mean, I see people just playing regular music, dude. They got to be getting flagged on that shit.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Don't you think?
I don't. Yeah, like I said, early in the beginning and shit, I tried to use, like different music and shit, and it was like, hey, do you got permission for this? And it's like, well, no.
Well, just with me doing that slideshow, I told you I got hammered on it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. They ask you, and it's like, I don't know.
And they
And
actually
there's people
and they
that
did it
there's
twice because I used it on the outro too. And they told me,
yeah.
hey, you got 2 spots, and I'm like, dang, they're on that shit.
I don't know, and it's some people, I don't know if I've seen people use music in videos, and it's like, wow, you either paid some kind of crazy royalty or you're not supposed to be using that music. You know what I
Or
mean?
yeah, everybody thinks, hey, I don't own the rights to this. That don't work.
Yeah, by putting that in the description or
That don't
whatever,
that
I don't
don't
own the rights to. Yeah, that doesn't help you at all. No.
no, that
Yeah.
don't work.
And I know it's a different deal if you're monetized or not too, because that's where it is. A lot of it is, especially if you're monetized, is you can't make money off of somebody else's making money kind of thing. It's like, and if you were gonna play the music, they need to make their money. It's like, so it's like, it's crazy.
Well, and I think that's where it is too. If you're like a smaller channel with like when I started out and I had 100 subscribers or less, I used some
Yeah,
music, and you're not getting a strike, but it put copyright on there. It says, but you're not a strike. But if
yeah,
you won't get no royalties if your video goes big, they'll take
yeah.
or
If
they'll
you
take
ever
a
make any
percentage.
money off this, you're
Yeah.
not gonna get it. The artist will get it. Yeah.
So I went back through all my stuff like that and started taking all that out of there, all my old videos. I ain't gonna blow up or nothing, but just so if you do go look at it, they come look at you, they don't see none of that on none of your videos. I figure that
Yeah.
helps you too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because it's weird how all that shit works. Because it's like, man.
Now I went to what you said the other day, and I don't see what you're talking about where to sign up for AdSense. There's this place that says monetize. I click on it, and
Yeah.
it says all it says is, we'll let you
It's
know when you
not
get
in
there.
YouTube. It's your Google. You need to set up it's a Google AdSense account. It's linked to your YouTube, but I think
I
you
didn't
have to
find
do it from your
where's it
actual
at that
Google page.
where's it at there? I don't know where to look at it.
I don't fucking know. I did it 2 years ago. Even just manage your Google account, you should be able to
Maybe
get
I've
into most
maybe
of
I've
that
already
shit.
signed up for it and I don't know it.
Well, if you have like, if you go into usually your
Where do you know where you can go and find out if you are eligible and it had the green check marks in all the boxes?
yeah,
Where's that at? I can't find
I
that
don't.
no more.
You got to go to the old. You got to go to the old YouTube to find some of that shit. I can't find it neither most of the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was out there looking there and I couldn't find none of that crap, dude.
See, when I first started, I thought it was through the I don't know where it's at.
But it says
Jesus
you got to
Christ.
have an AdSense, but I'm like, maybe I already signed up for it and just don't know it.
Yeah, created Google now.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to go. You probably just need to put a video, look it up on there. Just look at the goddamn videos.
Yeah, it's
The
well when they changed Google a bunch, or the home pages and all that weird shit.
well, the new studio and all that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
all
I
that
know what
shit's
page you're
different.
talking about, and it's in the old studio where you went in and it had all these little things, and it told you what you're eligible for and what you weren't.
Yeah, like
And
you
you
could
click
get
the
yeah, you could if
you
you were
click the
good or not.
yeah, you click to monetize or whatever, or I think 1,000 subscribers or something. And
Yeah,
when you clicked on that, it gave you the option to be
Super
monetized
Chat
or
was one
whatnot.
of
And
them and all that, and
mhm,
yeah, and I just because I had them. I mean, everybody's got the basic ones full. If you got at least 100 subscribers, I mean,
mhm.
and but I was trying to find that the other night, and I'm like, I can't even find that no more. I'm like, where the hell did that go?
Well, see, even like the music and shit, I always go back to the old studio to look for the music because it sets up shit differently.
Yeah, it gives you better songs,
Mhm.
I think. Yeah, I've done that though. In let's see what she say. In there's in settings, there's connected apps. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I've got that. but it's all like.
Did you go into your YouTube studios and go into the settings there?
Well, I think I tried that. Yeah, that one, and then I also tried just the one underneath your profile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of going into your page, there's the settings there, and it says connected apps. It says, just it don't really have. Well, I don't have none of them connected, but there's like game app, Epic Games and stuff. I don't know what all that is.
Yeah, because it all changes once you get monetized. All that weird shit goes away. I don't know where the hell it's at.
Well, it used to be real easy to find,
Well, see, and that's another thing. I don't know how people get through and do everything on their phone without going on their computer, their PC, and going into the YouTube studios there for certain things, because there's shit I cannot find or do on my phone that I don't know how.
Well, I'm on. I'm looking on my PC right now. That's what I was asking. But I can just look it up in YouTube and they'll tell me where to go. But I was just like, that's why I was asking you, because you said something about it. Say, hey,
I think it's
sign up for AdSense.
Actually, it's where you go, memberships. Yeah, I think. Join a successful creative. When you go into your YouTube studios, there's a little list off to the side where it says my channel and all that shit, and it says like copyrights, monetization, and there's a whole list of shit. There should be somewhere in there that talks about membership, and then it'll tell you to, because once your AdSense is done, when you click on that where the little boxes are to see if you're monetized, it'll just bring you up to the fact of your subscriber count and your monetization time.
That's all all it does bring it up to me under monetize is.
Well, then you probably already filled out everything then.
When I go to monetize, this is what it says. It says you have 728 subscribers. You have 1,852 public watch hours. You need 4,000. And it says
there should be somewhere to click in there to make sure that you have all your shit done.
And it says to get into YouTube Partner Program, your channel needs 4,000 hours, 12 months, 1,000. You also
is there any blue highlighted shit in there when it says Partner Program? Is that blue and highlighted?
No, it just says YouTube monetize policies.
Well, you should be able to click something or whatever. Unless you've already done it, there should be somewhere on there that tells you that,
above it, because above it says as your YouTube partner, you'd be eligible to earn money from your videos, get creative support, and more. It says learn more, and highlight blue.
Now, did you click that?
I'll click that, and it brings you up to the YouTube help page. You know what I mean? Telling you that, did this help you? You know what I'm saying? It just tells you, but it tells you about it. And then it tells you about access your creator support teams, your copyright match tools, and it says the YouTube Partner Program.
Now look on mine when I'm in the monetization channel part where it says monetization off to the side. When I click that and it shows like the super chat thing and all that, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, mine says YouTube Partner Program options. And it says AdSense account green, and it says active.
Well, or you mean on your when you hit monetization? Monetize, I mean. When I hit monetize.
I know, but where you say playlist and all that, where it says video playlist, and it goes through all the shit, click on the one that says monetize. Or yours might say something else because you're not monetized, but mine has a $sign. And when you click that, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it says YouTube Partnership Program options. And that's where it talks about the AdSense account.
See this? Let me put me on solo and I'll show you. This is what happens when I go to.
No, that's us.
I clicked on channel and I can't scroll down. I'm all the way down to the bottom. And it just says that.
Well, I think you're probably already on your way.
Yeah, and then I can't go anything below.
Right here and there. There's no $sign in there nowhere?
No. Oh, yeah, right there. That's what I clicked on, monetized.
Okay, yeah. Now
This
click on
this
that and then
page.
scroll
That's
all the
this
way down.
page.
That's as far as you can scroll. Okay, then you're good.
Yes. Oh,
Then I
okay.
think you've already filled it out.
Yeah, I might have. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because see now on mine that exact page, I don't have that meter anymore, of course, but it tells me it gives me like the super chat options and it just tells you everything. It says monetization options, and then it tells you all the different shit that you can do, and then at the bottom tells you it's active and see. But
You
when I used
percent.
to click what?
Well, I mean, I've added my PayPal account. It's on my actual homepage. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I've linked all that up to my homepage and everything.
No, when you get
Because
when you get monetized, you'll get sent a certain piece of paper. There's a code. It's an AdSense code, and then you'll put that in and you'll set that up, and then they'll ask your tax information and your banking information, and it has to be a direct deposit right into your account. And then
so that,
you
well,
don't,
yeah, I don't
and
have
then you
that.
don't get, and then you don't get paid. Well, yeah, but as soon as you get verified, you'll get. If you go to, well, there's like YouTube groups or devil groups that in the groups people will put up this little envelope and it says AdSense on it. It's green and yellow and it's arrived. All that is a code
Okay.
that
Yeah, yeah.
when you are monetized, you'll punch in that code and then they'll
Yep.
ask you, your tax information and banking information to where if you do make any money, where does it go, that kind of thing. And then
Just like the code they sent me for my play button.
what play
The
button?
same thing. They sent me a code for a play button.
I don't
That's
know
how they
about
do
no
it. Yeah,
code.
yeah. They gave me a code. I have to enter that code on the play button page. You go to it,
Yeah,
you enter that code, and they send you a play button.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's a glitch. I'm getting a ruby play button.
A Ruby.
No, there was a guy that did it on. Hey, he said that guy he was doing it. He got the code and he did it
Yeah.
live stream the code, showing him doing it, and he used that code and they sent him a play button. I said, yeah,
Well,
you better, but I don't believe it. I think that was just all put on.
I think it's bullshit, and he made the play button because even they
No,
don't
I
even
think
they
he
used to
already
do.
got it. I think because it come in a case, and I was thinking, there ain't nobody gonna send you that diamond play button
No,
because you
back in
put
the
in a
day, they
code.
would send you buttons. They used to send you a cardboard button at 100 subscribers back in the day. But it was all if you were already in the partnership, and even if the only play button they give you now, as far as I know, is 100,000. And even then, it says right in your agreement that they may not even send it to you then. It's up to their discretion on if you get it. Not everybody gets a button, they say anymore. So
Well,
it's like
a
that's
lot of people
bullshit. To
don't
get to
even.
100,000 and then not get a button would be very pissed.
Well, a
Very
lot of
pissed.
people don't. They don't know that they gotta. There's steps to go through to get that too. If you watch videos, people tell you.
No,
You
no,
gotta. They send you. Well, you might not even
no.
know you could be eligible. People don't check on some of that. You know what I'm saying? They just think
Well, yeah, but
automatically,
when
oh, I'm
you
going to get a
set up
button.
your YouTube accounts to be, all that shit activates when you activate your account. It says right in there in my rules. It goes right through there. I can find the little spot where it says if I get to where I get to 100,000 to be eligible for a play button, it's up to their discretion on if I get one.
Right, right. I
Because there's
understand that,
people
but
that
you
are all
still
like, I've
have
been
to.
waiting for a year for my button.
But
It's
you
like, see,
still
they
have
never
to
get it.
go. Yeah, but they tell you have to ask for a code and all that, which you may not get if they deny you, like you said. But there is steps to go through to get that button. Not just automatically.
I've never heard that before. Yeah, never.
No, if you watch some videos on it, they'll tell you what they did, and they actually tell you where you got to go on the page because you might have it or if you're eligible at that time. There's different places they send you. Yeah, I watched the whole deal on it. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. But you would have never known it if. But people, people on YouTube, they're pretty smart. I mean.
Well, see, that's the thing, and I've watched probably thousands of videos on how to make sure to set up your accounts right to make sure you achieve everything, and I never once seen anything about signing up for a button. Never.
Well, no, it's after you get to like say you got 100,000 subscribers. It's like a code or something they send you. You have to enter that code, and it gets you, and then it goes through, and they send it to you. That's what they were saying, something like that.
I wonder if that's how you get a button if you choose not to be monetized. I mean, that's like if the bank calls and says, "Hey, I need your banking information." That seems stupid. YouTube knows your account. You already have a Google account set up with them. For them to need more information from you to send you
It's
a
not a
button
good.
seems
It's
weird.
no. I don't think it has anything to do with your banking account.
No,
It's
no, no, no,
more
no. No, I'm saying my whole account with Google is set up with them, which has my bank account to it. But my whole YouTube thing is all linked to your Google account. You
right.
can't
But
have a
okay.
YouTube without a
Well, what
Google
I'm
account.
saying is what if you move and your address isn't the same? You know what I'm saying? So they send it to somebody. They're just telling you to. I think that's
Most
what it's
people
all
forward
doing.
their address, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
There
I've
is a lot
never
of people
seen
that don't,
anybody
though.
ever have to put a code on it. Yeah.
I don't know. I watched it on a video, and it could have just been whatever, But look
Because
it up, see what
you
you
know what
see.
I mean.
I
I mean,
mean,
it seems weird for them to. I mean, because even they send me a check. I mean,
yep.
every
See,
month.
you got to
What?
file for it. Yeah, you have to file
Mm.
for it. I think they've changed that, though, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, YouTube's changing all the time. That's why.
Well, I know, yeah,
I
but it's
mean,
weird that I mean, you may have to just let them know that you want one if you reach there, because I
maybe
mean
I don't know.
I mean they know I'm active if they send me a Google check comes once
Right,
a month.
right,
They know I'm active, so
right.
I mean it seems weird to have to put in a code to receive it. You might have
Well,
to tell them that you want to try to be you want them to give you one if you
but
get there or something,
you
but
gotta understand though. It's with today's world. I mean, yeah. I mean, once you hit 100,000, but I mean, who knows that? Just it could be a different department, and you know how companies
yeah.
have all these departments, so maybe that department
Oh no,
requires that.
no.
You know what I'm
As soon
saying?
as we're done, I'm gonna start looking up videos for sure. I'll
But I
get to
mean,
the
I
bottom
could be
of it. Yeah,
wrong. I mean, I could be.
I'll
I
get
mean,
to the
I
bottom
thought,
of it. Yeah. Well, no, it just seems weird. That's like if your bank
why
needed
am
to
I a
send you
single? Why
something.
didn't you tell me to get off goddamn single? God damn.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
Well,
Because I looked at you, so I look at you, so I
I
didn't
was
think
looking
about
at
it.
the two emblems down below.
But yeah, it seems weird. Like if the bank called you and said, "Oh, I need this information so I can do something."
Right.
Okay, if you're the bank, you should already know everything.
Well, that's
You know
why
what
you
I
don't
mean?
do that.
Well, I know, but that's how people get hacked. That's what I'm saying. That's how
Right.
people do
No.
dumb shit.
Well,
But it
that's
just
how.
seems weird
Uh,
that they know that you've worked all the way. Because even like even Chris Hardwick did on his last or no, maybe it wasn't his last stream, but it was a live stream that he did after his little marathon thing. YouTube gave him moderators, actual YouTube moderators, and he's only at like 38,000 subscribers. So I mean, YouTube starts the higher you get, the more YouTube controls it. It just seems weird that at
I gave him
100,000 you
moder.
gotta.
You mean he didn't have nobody no moderators
No,
in it?
no, YouTube gave him monitors to keep his
Moderators.
chat moderators to keep his chat normal, because it started up and a bunch of comments got deleted, and he's all, "Yep, guys, YouTube's put moderators in here, so if you say something stupid, they'll pinch you right away." And it was like,
Well,
wow.
that's why he should set his own up.
Well, yeah, but it depends on how big you get and how many people you have in the chat. You got to remember, adding a moderator, it's like, I mean, to my chat, it ain't going to do nothing, but anybody that's a moderator, they can delete people. They can, they can do shit. I mean, I have a list I check no matter what. And that's what a
Right.
lot of people don't do, is I go through every day, or not every day, but I go through all the time. And I make sure that anybody that's blocked from my channel are only the ones that I've blocked, and that's it. If there was a bunch of names in there that I didn't know, I'll figure out why they're in there and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, but if it's a troll or something, it's going to get blocked, but I mean,
well, yeah,
but
but
I
there
mean,
could be somebody in the chat that gets sour that was blue that we don't even remember no more, or something like that that could come in and pester you. But like me, if I start seeing like, if Uford or something or DA Exotics and a bunch of crazy names start getting in my block list, I'll unmoderate everyone and start over.
But we can't,
and then unblock those people.
But we can't block moderators.
I know, but it depends on they can block other people from your channel. Like,
Right.
people like
that ain't a moderator
that are blue that'll sit there just as people come in your chat, they'll just sit there and block them.
That's why you gotta have.
They can go afterwards.
You gotta have good moderators though. I got good moderators. I trust my moderators.
I'm just saying. This is what people, when your stream gets big enough and you get enough people in that live stream, you have to start worrying about like the fact of giving everybody a monitor, of the being able to be a mod.
Right. But I mean, I think that's where some people,
He's all
uh,
you
uh,
per.
yeah, like I've seen chats that have 1,000 people in there and they're all blue, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's crazy, I mean,
Well, yeah, because
I mean, I try to do it to the people I know that
if you
I mean,
pay
I have a
attention,
list and I
like
know
I
what
said, if
who
you
needs.
pay attention to that block list, then you'll know.
I don't have nobody on my block. Well, only people I blocked.
Yeah.
I've only blocked one person. He's got 3 different channels and he's a kid. I mean, I ain't afraid to say it. I blocked back Blackbird. Blocked his
He's got like
Lillian,
three
yeah,
names or something. What are you doing up here, Kiki?
farm and home or whatever, or little farming and his Lillian Vok. I blocked all 3 channels. That doesn't say he can't make 17 more, because you can have 20, but I mean,
I'll get it. It'll come out. It comes out just fine. Just fine.
Do you know what what a Uper is?
Well, yeah, the whole going where he comes from and all that shit. I was in his live.
Yeah. Oh, I was just wondering if you knew. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. He ain't gonna. He wouldn't screw my channel, but
yeah,
he might yours if you call him Uper.
Close enough. At least I try to say your channel name instead of just saying Jason, because there could be 10 people in here, and 8 of them may go, well, who the hell is Jason?
Right. And I mean, I don't know. Some channels. I mean, I know who they are. It's just.
Oh yeah.
It used to always be called them by the channel name, but when you get to know people for a while, just.
Yeah, it's hard to.
But when you get somebody in the channel that's got 3 of the same names,
Yeah, that's like when people are saying Justin. Halftime I don't know if they're talking to me, if they're talking to Mr. J.
No, they call him Mr. J now.
Well, sometimes.
He's Mr. J. The real Justin Ward.
The real Justin Ward. It is funny, when I first met him, you go to look up his channel, you couldn't find it. There's some goddamn, I think it was a violinist or some shit that's got a couple million subscribers that keep coming up. And then there was like another 100 different people named Justin Ward that had YouTube channels. Man,
I know, it was hard to find.
Yeah. That's a big suggestion too that I tell people a lot of times when you're doing a YouTube channel. The first thing you should do is you search your name, see if it comes up.
I'd hate for you to say Heather's last name.
I don't like to pronounce people's names and shit and all that.
And I'm not saying Pythons is their last name either. Oh, I know it. It's Pythons. You'd probably be like, nope, ain't doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm good anyway. It's good.
It's easy to say, It's Italian. It's easy.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, I'm gonna go get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
And then maybe something else. Never know. Never know.
Neighbor lady.
It's funny. She's in Facebook jail all the time. She's always calling stress. Damn, I'm in Facebook jail again. It's like in Facebook jail again. It's like you can't say no crazy like political shit or nothing on Facebook. They will pinch you quick.
Oh, in a hurry.
It's funny, yeah. It just cracks me up, man. It's like,
which is crazy. So I mean,
yeah, it's nuts.
You got any snakes left for sale, or do you sell most all your snakes? All the babies are eating on their own now, ain't they, Heather? Yeah, that's for sure. Cool, cool. Left to sell. How made you hold back this year, though? Do you hold any of them back? Cool. Yeah, it's. I think they were all worried about what's going on. Not knowing. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of it was, waiting on the election and then stimulus. They're talking about, for instance, don't quote me. That's what they're going to be focusing on this week is they going to get a stimulus out, but we've heard that since July, people. So, I mean, but I did see on the news, Nancy Pelosi's, some of her people were pretty mad at her because, they lost some seats in the House and they blamed her for it. And they said they were, because she didn't pass, didn't work on that stimulus, you know, they blamed her for it, you know. No stimulus for you. Yeah, they'll get it out. They'll get another one out sooner or later. They need to, you know. Then I heard she was talking about retired. I was like, yeah, probably are. But it's crazy. Crazy, crazy election. And the thing was, they were only going to do the stimulus package to the end of the year or to January, and then they were going to, try to work on a third stimulus if they needed it. Well, you started talking in July, and she wanted 2.2 trillion. Well, here we're even in October, we were talking, the Republicans come up to 1.8.8. It's you done wasted all the months. That was plenty to get to the end of the year. I mean, that was the thing. She never dropped her number down. A lot of Americans were suffering because of it.
Who's wasted?
They need another stimulus. They played it since July. A lot of people need that money. I mean, that's the biggest thing. That's
100%.
one thing I blame Trump for is he should have said, "You're not going on vacation. Y'all going to sit in this goddamn room until you get a deal worked." He could have done that, and he should have done that. That's the biggest thing I think he should have done. You're not going on vacation, nothing. Because it didn't hurt them. They got big mansions and plenty of money to go home to. Hell, that ain't bad. That new Hummer electric Hummer's like 100 grand. Of course, they do have some trucks out there about 100 grand too, though. Yeah, skills. I don't think it would have mattered in all reality. I don't care if in an honest election if Biden would have won or Trump wins. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think there's still going to be people out there doing their thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're up to 30 states that a glitch was in. It said now, so now everything. Since now
Yeah.
it's the vote was no good. You know what I mean?
Mhm. They're no matter what. If there's that many countries that are actually screwed up, they're gonna have to do it. They have to do a redo or something.
Yeah, that's just in Michigan. 47 counties in Michigan, but there's 30 states that had glitches, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, if you voted Trump, it went automatically to Biden. They found it in the soft. I mean, so it's just crazy, you know. Just be on. Just do an honest election, dude. An honest election.
I was just thinking to myself too. They got them goddamn computer kids, you know, and that are just whizzes. It's probably some 12-year-old that is like, yeah, I'll fix this for you.
I did see that, Heather. I did see where they said all the mail-in ballots were supposed to be watermarked. I seen the watermark on it too, or what they said where the watermark was. So if they went back and recounted, if it didn't have the watermark on it, it was a fraud. But I would think that there would be a watermark every year. They would have watermarked, you know,
Well, yeah, you think, well, they're gonna. I mean,
somewhere,
just
you
like
know,
currency. I mean, you got to keep up with the times. As people figure out how to, you know, cheat the system, you figure out
because
how
yeah,
to make it right again.
you're not
Yeah, I mean,
counterfeit money, you know. Yeah, right.
yeah, I mean, it's the same thing they should be doing. I mean, that's the thing. They got so much time in between all this shit and little elections that goes on. They should have a better system figured out anyway by now than just, you know, oh, let's trust everybody
Well, I
and
don't
go
know
to those
how they're going to redo it
indie
though.
elections. Uh,
I mean,
you
are they
send
going to
everybody
go
back out
through?
to the polls.
Well, or are they going to look at every vote now and hand count them, not use a machine? You know, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if the votes are in there, I mean, if the votes are in there, I mean,
Well,
I don't
I
know, dude. I mean, they quit. I heard they shut down. I mean, Pennsylvania, they shut. I mean, a lot of places. I mean, I don't know. You
yeah.
know, I mean, it's all over. You know, I mean, I don't know. You know what they do. You know, I mean, you can't. Oh no,
I
they
don't know
already said they're. I don't know. They'll
how are they
redo the
not going to do
election.
a redo though?
They can. They'll recount. They'll do a recount.
Yeah. But even then, if all this shit is all these different places, is all this computer shit's crazy, how are you going to figure it out?
You're gonna have to hand count them or something.
Well, yeah, but if they're all just electronic votes, how are they going to hand count a crazy electronic vote? I understand the ones that get mailed in that are actual, you
Oh,
know,
I don't
people
know.
actually, you know, watermarked and shit, but all the ones that are sent in electronically and shit that they encouraged up to the, you know, up the wazoo to do it that way. And then if that's the shit that's actually corrupt, I mean, recounting ain't going to do shit. How are you going to recount those?
My honest opinion, if you can go to Walmart, you can go vote. Because if you're going to get COVID, it's going to be at Walmart. It's going to be at Walmart.
Well, yeah. There's so much shit that's open now anyway. Well, around here because we don't have the numbers of any bad deaths or anything. Still, we're still actually like adding to the goodness, I guess, or
well,
the
you're good because
they let you keep. But
we had 2,100 yesterday and 2,100 yesterday, 1,900 today, 21 people dead yesterday, and I don't know how many dead today. It just
it's craziness.
Yeah, it's craziness. It's Walmart,
and you
dude.
know what I was thinking, I don't know if you want to talk about or that or whatever. Even like tonight's stream, like I said, like if you were on your computer or even one of them, because you can keep just one or the other on, I think.
Right.
If you switch it over your computer or whatever and just put up like the Iron Animal logo or whatever it is, just keep the stream running even after we say goodbye.
Right. Scales, I did see that. I reached out to her and told her I sent prayers to her and her family and wished her, hope she got better. And Heather does too. I seen you had a bunch of people too that you knew that had COVID, so I seen that in the chat. But I reached out to her, so because they're good people. I don't wish that on nobody, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, it's
because we're not going to get the same. We're not going to get the same. We're not going to get the treatment.
Everybody's so different.
But we're not going to get the same treatment as the president or your governor or any of them people. They're going to get better treatment than we are. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well.
So that's the bad thing about that. So.
Yeah, some people say it's like the flu. Some people say it's not that bad. Some people say it's rough. It's crazy how different it really is, and that's the thing. You're never sure what they're actually calling COVID in a lot of these places, and
then some people are asymptomatic where they give it to other people, you know. So
Yeah. You could just have a bad flu and they're going to call it the COVID anyway. So
I mean,
it's kind of hard to tell.
schools and stuff, you know, they they got it. Bus drivers have it. So I
See,
mean,
here
crazy.
they've let the little kids go to school, and then like 6 weeks later, if there's no jumping cases, they're going to let the middle schoolers go, and then if again another 6 weeks, and if nobody is, they're going to let the high schoolers go back to school, and
Well,
then after that, then it's
they
kind of
did that
normal.
here, but the problem is the teachers they didn't go. They all stayed home. They said we're not going because they're the ones that'll get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And if you look like for jobs around here, tutor jobs or substitute teacher jobs, just in the Tulsa area,
yeah.
there's hundreds upon hundreds, but nobody wants to do it. You know,
Well, see, around
because
here, all the teachers are getting together to actually get the kids back in school because they realize that none of them are learning.
well, they want to do that here, but they're afraid to get with all the
Yeah.
cases as high as they are here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
even then, if they would do the reverse of what they're doing now, is 10 times better than what they're doing. If they had the kids in class and then the teacher on a monitor teaching them, would be way better than having the kids at home and the teacher trying to monitor them from that way. You know what I
Well,
mean?
and a lot of it though, I see is where the parents want them back because parents don't want to take the time to teach. They, you know, oh, it disrupts their lifestyle too, you know. But you know, hey,
Hmm.
you have kids. That's part of having kids. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then just like the age old story is, if the masks all work, you wear one and you go about your business.
Well, if this fucking virus can travel from China, that goddamn mask and 6 feet apart ain't gonna stop that goddamn thing. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, and then that's the point though too, because you can go to Walmart and there's 200 people in there. You take 50 of them kids, shove them in a classroom, let's get them learning. You know what I mean? Not Walmart,
Yeah,
but in a classroom. What's the difference? None. It's like
right.
if they're gonna get
Oh,
sick,
I
they're gonna
agree.
get sick. They're gonna get just as sick at Walmart as they
I
are at
I
school.
I believe it's not if you're going to get the COVID, it's a matter of when you're going to get it. I think it's going to hit everybody by the time it's all said and done. Unfortunately, you
Well,
know.
and the bad thing is too is there's a lot of people that thought oh, as soon as this election happens then everything's going to relax after that. It's like, well, that's to say if the election, how long are they going to drag this shit out? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah,
But I mean, it's hard to
I
send the
wouldn't hold
kids.
my breath
It's hard to
on
send
nothing
kids to school if
anymore.
the teachers don't want to go, though. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but the teachers can be on the screen. The kids are the ones that need to be in school. All these whole generations are going to grow up as soon as they walk outside and they get hit with a little bit of wind. They're going to have so many allergic reactions. They're going to die anyway. Get them together,
Yeah.
get them
I
sick
mean,
or whatever, and get them. People, I mean, the human race needs to have interaction. It's not meant to be singled out. It's like we're like African software rats, man. We need each other. Damn it. I mean, shit. We need
oh,
children to be sports. You need to drink out of the garden hose, build a
well,
immune system.
they
I
have
mean,
sports
shit
going
like
on
that.
here, dude.
I know it
They have
sucks.
high school football and
And then
everything
if
going
kids
on.
get sick, I don't want any kids to get sick by no means. But good lord, I mean, how do you keep? I mean, how long do you keep the human race from mingling again? I mean,
Well,
remember the
they're going to do
movie
it anyway.
Demolition Man? Somebody who's watched it, you
They're
guys have
going to do
watched
it
it.
anyway, though, dude. I
I
mean,
know,
you
I know,
know,
I know.
they're not because people
They're
are
dumb
going
herd.
to
I'm
gather. You
serious.
know.
I'm from that generation that ate the dirt and drank out of the irrigation
Yeah.
hose, and
Yeah.
I got my ass whooped when I did something stupid. I mean, there's consequences for when I did other shit that was stupid. I mean, you know what? I seen a quote the other day, and some people might get offended by it, but I think it's funny. But it's like I come from the generation. It's like when we only got a trophy when we won something. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
yeah. I
for
mean,
sure.
if you won the trophy, if you got the trophy, it's because you won, not just because you participated. I'm not saying that all kids shouldn't get some encouragement, but I don't think it should be this. The kid that got
You
first place
ain't,
shouldn't get the
if you
same
ain't
trophy as the
first,
kid
you're
that got
last,
last
Ricky
place.
Bobby.
Exactly,
You ain't first,
exactly.
you're
I mean,
last, Ricky Bobby. Man, you lived your whole life to that? I was just joking, kid.
I know it just
I
cracked me
lived
up.
my whole life to
Yeah,
that.
exactly. That's why there's so many allergies today. It's like because kids don't do shit. They don't go outside. They don't play in the dirt. They don't drink the irrigation or not even irrigation water, some river water when they're swimming in the creek or something. Or
Out of the
Any of
hose.
that kind of shit. Anything, yeah. It's like shit. When we had a hot day, it's like I ain't walking my ass home to go get some water. I'm gonna grab the nearest hose, get me a drink, go about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I mean, we didn't have enough money to isolate ourselves and shit. You know, it's like if one kid had peanut butter, hopefully the other kid had bread.
Yeah.
We'd party in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It was like shit. I don't know. With some cheese line cheese, be rolling. I'm swimming the creek every year. Hell yeah, see? I don't know. How you doing, Apex? What's going on?
What's going on, Apex?
Are you whipping up a thumbnail to add to the end of the stream so you can leave it going and hopefully people will let it run and get views?
No, Justin, I haven't been doing that. I've been reading the chat.
Oh, I would just say I would leave this computer running the whole time you stream to get you watch time. I would do that for you. Maybe somebody else would do that for you as well.
Oh, I will. But I got. I'm gonna take my computer into the room because I can stream it, and I can be looking at something else and have my camera off. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
well
have it
just put
on my desk.
well
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but you could just using the thing. Go to the banners and just put up it's the overlay that'll overlap the cameras. There's one
Yeah.
that says overlay. Yeah, just put up the My Animal House deal, and no matter what the camera is, you can't see it anyway. Or just put a little piece of tape over it or something or whatever you want.
Oh, I got a deal that slides over my camera, dude. I can shut it
Oh,
off. You'll
right
never
on.
see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just let it stream, you know. And if you can, just whip up something that says, you know, this live stream is airing for, you know, or whatever. So if somebody comes in, they'll know what's going on. Maybe they'll let it run. Apex, welcome.
Somebody put a video out of a shark in the river.
You put a
Yeah.
video
Well,
out?
no,
Oh.
mine's swimming the creek every year, but maybe not this upcoming year because somebody put a video of a shark in the river.
Damn.
Actually, if you get around like Illinois on the Mississippi, they've got sharks all the way up to Illinois that come out of the ocean because they can adapt to the river and to the ocean, like bull sharks or something like that.
The bullhead shark. I was just gonna say it's like a bullhead shark or something.
Yeah.
They'll adapt to the fresh water.
Yeah.
Swim
And
right up. Yeah.
they've seen them like 6-7 foot long, easily. You
Could
know,
you imagine that just floating in the creek? You know, like back in the day, all of a sudden a big old shark just swim by. I'd be like, oh, that's why I'm swimming water where fish are bigger than me, which means anymore nowhere.
But that's a big, you know, Mississippi's a big river that flows all the way down. You know, so I mean,
yeah.
But I mean,
what are you doing, kitty? I don't even like it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can, buddy.
What? Oh, pop 'em on for the. I'll be right back while you're trying that.
There, hopefully that worked.
Did you send a? I can't send the freaking links in the chat.
But
no
see,
more.
I'm doing it off the computer, not off my phone, though, dude. That's what.
I used it off the computer too. That's how I tried to send it. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Oh no, I got lucky.
I'll get
it. Yeah, Apex, there it is, buddy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys know how I had that room built in my basement for my rats, right?
Correct.
Well, I had an inspection. I only rent my duplex. It is a beautiful, beautiful duplex, but I only rent it. So I made that smell-proof room for whenever they came. Now, they wanted to do a full inspection, including the basement, to re-estimate the value of my house. So I had to tear down my walls and everything, and it took longer than I thought. It's not as easy as I thought because we had it wedged up there with pressure. So I thought I could just use a sledgehammer and pull it out. But it was a lot longer to pull apart the walls after I got them down because it's just 10 by 10s that I had screwed together making this wall. So when I did that at my buddy's house, which my rats are in his garage. See this behind me? Like, it's bad. But he breeds his own rats and snakes too. Now, we just noticed on his rat racks, this is his room, right? So he's got a lot.
Yeah.
Now, on his racks, I don't think my camera can pick it up. There's these itty bitty white mites everywhere. They look like springtails, but they're all over one rack of his. And we couldn't figure out what it was. We didn't notice it until today. And I've been helping him out over here for months. And now he's helping me out with housing some of my collection.
Sure.
But do you guys know what kind of little white dots they are? They look like springtails. Like people put in leopard gecko cages and stuff.
Heather said rat mites, but I ain't never heard it. I have no idea.
I know what rat mites are. I've never had any rat mites, thankfully, in my collection. But they don't look like rat mites at all. I've seen rat mites, and I'm very proud of us not having those.
Right.
People out here that do, and they're a lot larger. But,
no, I mean, that's weird.
Well, damn, where's TJ when we need him?
Yeah, I need him on this.
Now,
TJ, that guy knows more shit. He's forgotten more than I'll ever know, I think. That guy cracks me up.
It's good to be an encyclopedia, but
that
use some Diomactus Earth.
The way that I keep bugs out of mine is I use a little bit of, is that cypress or pine? Whatever the red one, it's cedar. I use a little handful of cedar in each tub, like once or twice a month, and so I don't have any fleas or mites, anything in mine. I think to me, they look like wood mites, but they're super, super, super tiny and they're round, which is odd. I don't know.
Well, unless they're
Can I ask a personal question? I mean, there's only one thing I could think of.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you in a state, or is there anyone around you that's growing weed?
Yeah.
It could be a spider mite.
I'm in Missouri now. I live in the Kansas side. He lives on the Missouri side. So,
but could it be like a spider mite from the plants?
Dude, there are billions of them. They had 3 or 4 of the tubs just the side. Okay, and those tubs are the massive tubs. Those aren't small tubs, and they're just covered white. I just cleared them off using frontline spray, which we use for snake mites. It kills snake mites in an instant, although people don't know about that stuff. So we use that over here.
Heather said, try this stuff here, if you can read it in the bottom. She said it'll kill that earth will kill anything.
I can't see any chats. Oh, there we
go. It's on the bottom of the screen. I popped it up. Diomactus Earth or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And I see you too going, Yoper.
It could be wood mites, she said.
So, see, that's what I was wondering. Wood mites or mold mites or something. That's what I was thinking it was. And yeah, going Yoper. Is it
Yoper?
Oh, don't say his freaking name wrong. He'll be all over you like the wind.
Well, I've never tried to say his name on. Just
going Yoper.
Going Yoper. Yeah, so I got a lot of shit earlier.
Yoper, I usually do that too. For me, I use cypress in mine, handfuls of it, and it works for me. I've done that forever. But, yep. I'll have to get some white mites or the tiny clear bugs that show up indoors around your yard and plants. Rapidly and if left untreated. Yep.
They say multiply in large numbers can potentially damage your garden plants and ornamental bushes.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening here, except with wood. So I use that frontline spray and sprayed all the racks down and all the bases down and whatnot. Is it okay that I have a cigar out? I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know why not.
I don't know. I don't usually smoke on a stream.
Oh, you're all right.
You're good.
But
I
I'm
don't
not
smoke
at
on
home,
the stream neither.
Nobody knows that I'm smoking a cigar. But
yeah, that's weird. And it's only on the one rack, huh?
Yep. I've seen something like that before once on my mice. Back when I had a whole bunch of mice, and I switched up my bedding for that fast. And I used F10 to clean out the tub. Never saw them again. But it was just a small amount. I've never seen millions covering huge tubs looking like they're white. It was just crazy. So I wish I would have shown you guys before I cleaned them.
She said that the earth is a dust. You can sprinkle it all over, and even on the floor, it chops them up. You can get it at Tractor Supply, and it's safe for rodents too.
It is safe for rodents?
Yep.
I'll let him know. Because he gets a lot of his stuff from Tractor Supply. I don't. But out here, there's a lot of Tractor Supplies over here.
Oh, there's Tractor Supplies everywhere.
I live in the suburbs. Most we got is like suburban lawn and garden.
Right.
That's about it.
But that'd be something you can use in knowing that it is safe for your rodents too. So, you know.
Yeah. So I'll go back to that.
Look out, kitty.
But yeah, well, while I'm here, you guys want to see some cool snakes?
Sure.
Yes.
Show us some snakes.
Oh, put down my cigar. He's got whenever I'm telling you guys that I'm cleaning 128 snakes while I'm watching, this is his house. So where's a badass one here? He has the most black exanthic I've ever seen on the planet. Let's see if I can get her. Come on, baby. Look at that. Where's my fucking camera? You guys see that?
Yeah.
The plain, normal black exanthic.
Turn your phone sideways, you'll see better. Bam, there you go. Now we're on full view. Wow.
Nice.
He is black. That is nice.
Black exanthic. And it is way better than any black exanthic I've ever seen.
It looks like ghost flame paint job or something. You know how you can barely see the flames in there?
It's crazy. It is so pitch black. It is insane. Then he's got this big girl. This is a massive... yeah, I know you're not happy. She's a little over 6 foot. I'm trying to show you without me getting bit.
Oh, no,
no, that's fine. That's fine. That's views.
Massive. I think it's like over 4,600 gram. Bee.
Wow.
She's a hidden Moma bee or something like that.
Wow.
Crazy.
He's on something like that. Just a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, but it's still really bright and it's just huge. Thing's massive. What else is really cool? Let's see. He's hatched out a few cool things up here too.
Then we're traveling around everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Critters all over.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Nice.
It's a yellow belly exanthic het ghost.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
That's fucking crazy.
He's got some really nice stuff over here. And see, we got 80-something females that I'm helping him pair up this season.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It is pretty crazy. Especially when it's hard to just keep track of half of his snakes over here anyway and take care of them. Oh my God. It's going to suck. I mean, it's going to be cool, but it's going to be hard.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yep.
Somebody's got to do it.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
All right. Back to the cigar. Oh, yeah. So, anything new with you guys?
Living a dream.
That's it. Yeah, just same thing. Waiting to be a rock star.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, Youper, you have a good night, buddy.
All right, have a good night, Youper. Thanks for the advice.
Thanks for being here, Jason.
So what do you guys think of? I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about something. I got time.
He said, let's talk about something. I'm on the live stream, damn it.
Well, whatever you want to talk about, buddy.
I don't know. Let's see. What projects you guys got going this year?
I ain't got nothing going this year.
How to be a rock star. That's project of the how to be
You
a
guys
rock
don't have
star.
any pairings going or anything?
Yeah, I got a couple females, a super pastel and a firefly female. I'm just kind of small scale, just kind of project kind of thing, hobby.
Yeah, I keep mine very small still. Like,
oh yeah. I just want to go through the whole process, the time, go through it all, and then if it gets crazy later, then
I think
at least I went through it once before I get crazy.
Hatching out 18 hatchlings definitely made me realize how difficult it is to really keep track of things like that, and nobody ever tells you about it. So
Right.
it's easy to feed snakes as long as you're breeding rodents. I'd be screwed if I was trying to buy them because I'm a decent supplier out here. But keeping track of the records of which ones ate, which ones didn't eat, on top of that, because I'm not going to use that ReptiScan yet. I hear it's only really good if you have a computer. Besides that, it's a hassle.
Donnie from DER uses it, man, and he loves it, because he can scan it, and I mean, he's got 200 snakes or more, and he loves it.
Nobody likes Donnie.
But I mean,
no, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He threw me under the bus the other day. I got to.
Hey man,
but popped in and listened.
Reed from PGR. So he's down the road from me. Him and I compete for the same rat food and bedding and stuff like that all the time. Our guy that we get our rat food from is the supplier for the Kansas City Zoo out here. So we're always good. But man, he used to sell me rodents and everything back when I first started a couple years ago. And then he went dark on me, and then he refused to sell me a few things. And so, yeah, he's one of those guys that I wish we would have gotten along. But, there's some guys out there that it's like, all right, whatever.
It's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Nick. There are people like that right there.
Yep. Oh, this way.
Yeah, I don't know what you're pointing at. Tom said, remember that, Justin?
DER. I'm going to put a red circle and a line through it.
Yeah, but you hatched out some nice babies this year, though.
I did, thank you. That's from only 3 clutches, and I still sold 9,000 something, and I kept over $8,000 worth of hatchlings to myself.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's only a few hatchlings. So you did pretty good for not, you said what, 27 hatchlings?
No, I had 18, I think.
18? So think about that. I mean,
19, yeah. You just got to think of pairings, I guess. Although I really threw them out randomly. I knew that the red stripe was going to fall in the market very fast after the first year. But I didn't think red stripe and GHI was going to be hot, but I did it anyway. And then after mine hatched and started eating, Justin put out his video when I posted mine up for $1,800, and they just sold like hotcakes. And I was like, holy crap. I didn't think I was going to sell them like that. I think I have one left. But
that's almost, if you average it out, that's almost 1,000 per hatchling. I mean, if you do the math that way, but I mean, still, that's good, Yeah. I mean, some higher, some lower, but I mean, that's what it all equals out to. So.
And I didn't know that blackhead was expensive with clown, because I haven't seen people really produce it until
Blackhead's hot.
Yeah, I know that now, because I ended up making one blackhead. It was a dual-sided clutch with the red stripe GHI. So my blackhead pastel het pied went to the clown too, just once, and it gave me one female blackhead, red gene, ringer gene, blade, pastel, het clown, possible het pied. And I'm like, damn, I'm keeping that though.
Well, I mean, that's what it's all about, though, that hard work and sitting there getting the genes you want and doing the pairings and hitting the odds and, I mean, taking your time to do it right, not just saying, hey, I want a normal to make babies. I mean, you took the time to get what you wanted to make what you want,
Yeah. And that, I think the only pairing I really thought about was my red stripe GHI pastel to my fire yellow belly. And those would be hot too. But the rest of it was just for fun. And it still made the money, which was nice, which is all gone.
For sure. It's out.
If you guys have seen my room yet, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, but that's it. I mean, you're taking it now. See, with that good stuff, though, you can reinvest that and get something different that you want now. I mean, that helps pay for the hobby. So
It's pretty insane how many rack all my new hatchlings that came in, my grow up females that I got going. I just haven't shown anybody anything yet. Although
right.
my first YouTube video last night, I haven't uploaded it. Like I said, I knew that was going to happen. So I'm probably going to edit it either tonight or tomorrow and then release it during the day.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Need to start back up on that, especially with you guys doing your schedule and everything. I have to do something with it because I do have fun with it. It's just I'm an awkward person to talk to, so I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but hell, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's
right.
easy. It's easy right here to get on and just bullshit with because you don't even think you're on a live stream, dude.
Well, yeah.
You guys are cool to talk to, and a lot of times I pause in between words, so it's really difficult for me to not do that if I'm not speaking to somebody.
Right.
Yeah. The southern part comes out of me a bit more when I'm by myself or getting shy and nervous, but I don't know. And then the other thing is I really want to get into more species. Like, I don't know. I really like bloods a lot. And I want to get back to boreals again.
I see a lot of people are looking to the short tails and bloods. I see a lot more people getting into them.
And that shit hurts though if they hit you.
Yeah.
So I've heard of people.
World Business Reptiles. Thanks, buddy.
Stuff. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate it.
Then, what was this? Back in 2009,
those watch hours.
And I was breeding Amazon tree boas. And I was just a kid back then. It is 18. And, man, I imported 2 of them. Worst mistake. They were shit, dude. They were terrible. And I bought this huge enclosure that was made out of glass, and it had a mannequin inside of it. And it was from a Kohl's that was going out of business. I bought it for $150. Sliding glass doors and everything. I had this beautiful setup in there, and I put it in my dining room. And back then, anytime I went to the kitchen, is all you hear is bam, 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 bam. These things were just trying to nail me. Mean as shit.
Oh, especially if they're wild caught, yeah.
Yeah, dude, they were mean. Biggest mistake ever. But I really want to get back into them again now that like 10, 11 years smarter, I guess, into that stuff.
Right.
I want to get captive bred, born.
Captive bred and generations and all the nice ones you can find and get nowadays too,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're a lot nicer now than when I first had them. So I think anything's pretty neat with that.
Yeah.
And Womas. I like Womas a lot. Womas are one of my favorites.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like that. Them are nice too. So there's so many nice species out there. And, that's the thing, like O'Malley's Morse, he's not getting out of ball pythons. He got rid of he's getting rid of a few, but
yeah.
he's doing what he wants to focus on, the short tails and bloods, and that's what I agree, because a lot of people getting ball pythons, but their real joy is something else sometimes, but they know the market in ball pythons is good, but I'm leaning to I'll keep ball pythons still, but I'm going to the retics because I love them. I mean, that's what I've always loved. And
I got to say, for all the people that breed retics, I always want to know where the hell those hatchlings are going. It is crazy.
Well, there's so many. Yeah, it's like how the hell are you getting rid of all that shit?
Yeah,
that's what I think too. Yeah.
If you're somebody like Bob Clark or Jay at Prehistoric Pets, a lot of them go overseas too. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but if you're Jay from Prehistoric Pets, they're probably lined up waiting to get his snakes and shit. Depends on who you are.
Well, not really. You can go on and buy his snakes off on his page. He's got a website, but he's got a holdback room too that you'll never buy none of them, and they're hundreds and thousands and $500,000 snakes.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also the space. Like I said, I really like boreals, and I just don't see how I can come up with the space of the same rack style or towers of enclosures. I've actually seen one from the reptile factory, and I hit him up the other day, and because I really want his cages, but he hasn't hit me back up. I'm like, man, I'm ready to drop some money on you.
Well, Freedom Breeder was supposed to be making some for to put out because Reach Out Reptiles, Garrett Hartle told him he wanted an arboreal cage, set up. So they're supposed to be working on something there too. So
see, but anything shipped from them out to Kansas is a bitch and a half to get. Like,
thank you, Sherry.
The heavy duty racks and everything like ARS and Freedom Breeder, because in a way it kind of saves you money per tub, but the shipping on it alone costs more than how much I would save per tub by doing my black racks. But now that I have my room full of racks, and I realize it's cost effective for the size space with the tub,
right,
which is
right.
what really matters when you're wanting to get onto the professional level of breeding. So,
well, what about rat racks? Would you ever consider buying a rat rack for your rats?
Yeah, definitely, because their water lines they have made to where there's not going to be 2 outs and everything, and I think that alone is worth it.
Now, you can, if you have a truck, there's a guy in Texas that's selling Freedom Breeder rat racks. Brand new.
I'm going to make it out there. And no, I don't have a truck. I have a little car. It's
But I mean, if it was, say the shipping was $1,000, it would be way more cost efficient to drive there, pick them up, and come back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
And they're brand new. They're not used. They're all brand new.
It's just driving over the mountains to get to California to go and get stuff, I think is a little too risky.
That would be a little far, but Texas ain't bad for you.
No,
Texas wouldn't be bad.
About twice a year. My fiance down there. It's just I don't have a truck, which I regret getting rid of mine and buying this car. Definitely.
Well, that's U-Haul rents them for like $20, $30 a day locally. They ain't got to know you go to Texas and bring it back next day.
That's how I got all my rats and everything down here. I was using it locally, but then they hit me with mileage.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it.
Well, god dang, I was driving all over.
Yeah. They asked, they're like, where all did you drive to? You put 100-something miles on it in a matter of 4 hours. And I was like, the shop's pretty far. It's about 20 minutes away. I just had to make several stops.
Several trips, one way. But yeah, I mean, which was cool because I actually seen him on a Facebook marketplace, and he had a bunch of he's even got the real long tubs, like they have like the 4 or 5 high tubs that are for rats.
Yeah.
And he's got the individual ones. I thought, I think they're around $2,000 or whatever, but still, I've seen the ARS rat racks and I'm not impressed with them.
No, I'm not even impressed with their snake. Most of them have gold dust and everything across them. They start to rust out. The new models, that's impressive. I'm okay with that. I don't need to come with my rack. But it is nice that Freedom definitely listened to the customers. But
if you were going to do rats, you and then get a rack, why wouldn't you do Freedom Breeder? Just because they're stainless and they're never, they'll last forever. Especially with rats. With how dirty they can be. That would be the thing. But I could see people doing their snake racks ARS because shipping's cheaper and they got some pretty nice ones. But if it was straight rat racks I was buying, it would have to be Freedom Breeder. Just because, I've seen the problem Donnie has with his, like I said, it's the outside ones, the tubs, they want to fall out and now they're trying to get new tubs for them. And dude, I ain't lying. You pull on them, they'll fall slap out of there if you're not watching.
Oh, dang.
It's weird. Yeah. But
don't the sides cave into the tubs or something? Isn't that what's doing it?
Yeah, I think it's weird how it is, but he called him and because he bought 3 rat racks from him, he bought like 4 snake racks, and he said, "Hey, dude, I spent over $20,000 with you, and they're gonna send him new tubs for him." He's like, "Well, you damn right, you're gonna send me new tubs."
But when racks though, I really do think about the AR ones instead, but I've heard a lot of people get mismatched things with them.
His snake racks are nice. His ARS snake racks are fine. They all work good. I like them, but it's just his rat racks that were had problems. So he might have got lucky. I don't know. Most people I know that have them. I mean, Going Uper has them. Rob from KY has them. Heather has them. They're all pretty pleased with them. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a chair here. Even better.
There you go.
So,
Mary Python's welcome.
Welcome, Mary.
I don't think I want a professional ball python breeder. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of big ball pythons now. I mean, a ton of.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was working on a project, and we were doing. I'll go ahead and tell you guys. It is confusion with Xanthic, right? And it's gonna be a really black snake, but somebody else just posted one up, and we thought we were going to be the first ones to do it after we hold back a few and then do it again next year. And they have them going for $2,000, and I'm like, oh, you just screwed us over so much. Why would you do that with something that's untouched? And it's the price of what it was 6 months ago. Come on.
Right.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. I just want to be a ball python breeder professionally and have all those big metal racks. I might, or at least have one rack. But
one rack would, even if just one rack would be more convenient, though. But
yeah,
but then like you're saying,
but
you got
sections.
That's the thing. You do one rack, then okay, but that's going to be. Then you're gonna have to have a hatchling rack, and which would be no big deal, but
forever going to be sea serpents.
See, I'd like to morph one together with some couple rows of littler ones, couple rows of bigger ones.
See, so the way that I've been doing my hatchlings and even my grow ups since I started ball pythons again a couple years ago is even after they get past the about 250 grams to 300 grams, I move them from that 6-quart tub over to a 32 or 36 quart, and then unless they're female, then I'll move them.
That's 300 grams. You said.
Then I move them right to where they're going to be as adults, and that's worked for me this far. So I really don't see a purpose in having the mid racks because I haven't had any issues yet. Now, if I have issues, then I might do that. But the ones that ended up having issues, I put a hide in. Most of my snake racks, I don't do hide. But all my racks are covered in black, and I like the black rack look. It's a lot nicer for me. Yeah,
there's just a couple of my younger girls that like a hide, but if that's what helps them eat,
yep,
that's what they get. My candy's like that.
Buying little huts and whatnot and hides, but I just think they're really expensive for me to find one that fits an adult.
I made my own.
Steak.
Dollar Tree's your friend, man. Make your own. I mean, that's they're just in it to use it.
Yeah.
Even then, they don't necessarily need to.
I have one that's made out of
hang on to
a weird bowl. That's like what is that? Probably like a 4-quart bowl ish or something like that. And it's not a real bowl. It's like a microwave safe thing.
Right.
Got a hole in it and put one in there. Called it good.
Yeah.
It works.
Exactly. Because you hate to buy one and then them not use it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like my candy, she likes her. I got a bowl I cut, and she likes it, and she eats. That's how she eats. It gets in front of that hide, dude. She's on it, but that's fine if whatever it takes,
Yep.
For her to be happy, So
for sure.
And to eat good, because most of them eat good anyway. But you always got a couple that are kind of finicky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get them, but that's with her. It was until I put a hide in there, and then it was fine. Then she was fine. So
do you have berms? Is that what you said you had?
I got retics.
Retics, and how are those? I hear they ship monsters.
Well, they're not up to breeding size yet. They're only a year old, so.
All right.
But yeah, they can mess up a tub real quick.
So how big are they at about a year?
Well, I'm not power feeding mine, so I'd say my female's probably 6, 7 foot, probably easily 7 foot. Male, he's probably about 5, maybe 4 or 5 foot. He's a little smaller. I feed the female more than I do him, you know.
Yeah.
He's on like every other week feed schedule. She's like on an every week's feed schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I want him smaller than her when they go to breed, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
But there's people that get them in at a year that are 9, 10 foot long and big, but I want to do it right. I want to make sure they're healthy when they breed. And I'm not rushing them, you know. I mean, they grow in spurts anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do with most species anyway. Like
right.
balls, even my girls, when they were hitting like 1,200 grams and everything, I was still doing small rats. I didn't do mediums. There's only one that I power fed, and that was only because my other snake wouldn't eat, so I'd toss them to Jackie the Ripper.
Right.
But I like them slender. They don't need to be big and round to lay good, healthy eggs, you know.
Well, you know, there's a point where you don't want them obese, but you don't want them skinny, you know. I mean,
right.
So you got to really look at them, you know, where they are. Like I got a cinnamon girl that's just a little over a year. She's right at a year, probably just a couple months over a year, and she's over 1,000 grams, dude.
Oh, I got one like that too. I have,
and she only eats once a week, and there's times she hasn't ate because it's shed, but she's just one of them snakes that are. I wish they all grew like her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know she'll be huge next season for breeding season, and only at 2 years old.
Right. So there's one I almost killed as a hatchling that I got last year, a little under a year ago, and she was at 90 something grams. And this is right when I first got my hatchling rack. I got her the same day as my hatchling rack. Shoved her in a tub, put my setting on for the herpstat. Next day I go in, the tub's at 120 something degrees, and she's like jerking around every time she moved. It was so bad. And I was like, oh shit, I almost just killed this snake. I thought I did kill her. So I cooled her down to 80 something. I think I was keeping her at 84 degrees for probably about 3 or 4 months. And after about a month, she started eating again. And then, now she's under a year still, and she's at 1,300 grams.
Yeah.
Like, it is just crazy.
Oh, yeah. I put a video out there today of both my retics outside, so that, you know, kind of get it justified. But I mean, they love it outside, you know, when you take them out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Now, I believe berms grow. I mean, I think my berm grew a little faster when I had one than they do. I just think but they're more bulk, you know what I'm saying? The Burmese get more bulkier, you know, I think.
Right. Well, have they yet?
Huh?
Have they bitten you yet?
No.
No.
Nope.
The question: did they bite you?
I'm just wondering. I hear berms have an attitude.
Well, I don't have my berm now. I mean, I got rid of my last one was like 10 foot or whatever. I got rid of, but she was gentle. But
oh no, I'm retics.
I got them when they were hatchlings, so I socialized myself with them, held them a lot.
Take care, Heather. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
You hook trained them, you know what I mean? Tap so in their head, so they're used to it, so they're good, you know. But they also know when it's food time, you know what I'm saying? I open that tub, they're ready to eat, you know, which is good. I like that, you know. I like when my female, she's come out halfway out their tub, and I'm like, oh, I love that, you know. That's just great when she does that, you know. Well, it gets your adrenaline running, you know. You know what she's gonna do, you know.
Oh yeah, shit.
The male, he's killed the hook twice. You know, he'd bite the hook. I'm like, hey, dude, it's the hook. Now I got to get you off the hook so I can feed you.
I quit.
My water cobra, and I told about it again, but she is enemies with that hook. She sees and she knows what's happening, and she just starts hooding up, tries to go around and hood up and intimidate the hook. She hates that thing. She knows.
Has she bit you yet? Has she tried to bite you?
No, she gets really close to it a few times. She like swings her face up against my hand, doesn't bite me yet, but I cover my hands in sanitizer all the way up to my elbows, and I mean it's like drenched. And then I dry it, then I hold her. That way, even if she tries to bite, she might let go. Hopefully, doesn't like the taste of sanitizer.
That's a good snake for anybody, a false water cobra. If you want venomous and you want to learn to handle venomous and get them out, mess with a false water cobra for a year. If you don't get bit, you should be all right.
Yep.
And I mean,
if you get bit,
yeah.
But
holy effing balls!
It's Mitch and Mary Pythons.
But yeah, definitely, I recommend starting off with that. One of those species.
Oh yeah.
I really want a mangrove, but I hear
Right.
a bit more on the hot side, and they require a lot more care.
Right.
For one yet.
Right.
But
for sure.
That's about it. Probably go on the hots. I mean, coming from Colorado, we had rattlesnakes down there.
Right.
Don't screw around with it. It's something that you grow up with, and it'll give me chills. I don't want to mess with it. In fact, Ken, the guy whose house I'm at right now, he just bought a couple enclosures from somebody that one of them had a gaboon in it, another one had some sort of pit viper, and something else like really deadly. And cleaning those cages out, man, I was like, fucking shit. Like, I was scared.
I seen a speckled white speckled white rattlesnake the other day, and was that thing beautiful? Oh my god, dude!
That's crazy looking. Yeah.
I mean, and I would get one of them. I like rattlesnakes. I think they're just beautiful, but there's certain species of them that are, a lot of people don't realize how many different colors they come in,
Oh yeah.
But I had never seen that one,
Hey, you guys ever see a pallet of Ripty Chip?
I've seen a pallet of Pro Coco.
Yep.
210 blocks at it. 10 pounds a block.
Yeah. I'm going to head out and help my buddy unload this stuff.
All right, man. I appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll see you guys.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Later. Cool. Yeah, I'd never seen that on a rat rack before. Have you?
That is nuts. Nothing like that before. No.
Man,
I didn't know if it was like spider mite from growing weed or something. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was weird. So, but
yeah, it's crazy. But I think I'm out too.
Yeah, I think I was too. We was getting close till he wanted to come on, but he had
I'm gonna eat some food.
But he had a question, so that was cool that he wanted to come on and ask that question and show us. So that kind of gives us. There's a little bit of.
It's one thing when you see a few, but he said there's like millions of them, and it's like.
He said that whole rack was covered in that shit. So.
That's whack. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I do appreciate you everybody coming on here tonight, and
for sure.
We'll keep you updated on what's going on. We need to line some guests up for the show. So. Got DMJ Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. I was just gonna say DMJ Wednesday, and then
I got another one scheduled. I got to see who it is though.
We'll just talk YouTube. It don't matter.
That's fine. We'll do whatever. All right, everybody. I appreciate you stepping in here.
Wire scorpions. Yeah, I'm out.
All right. We'll holler at you. Bye.
Take care, everybody.
Peace.